long as this is a PC at the same time on console, I'm happy. You know the truth, right? You know the truth, right? You know it's not gonna happen. Why? Is that for me? He's running! Get him! Quickly! I'm not driving.
What?
I'm not driving the car. He just ran. Do you not see him? He ran away.
What?
But
Where did he run to?
You're he's to the. He's at the burger shop. You just went left. He's going to Bahama Mamas, and you're not going out. I'm the passenger, man. I haven't done anything wrong.
How is he all the way?
So the driver got out of burger shop.
Instead of arguing with me, why don't you go have a look?
No.
He still went
Oh,
through
he's getting away.
Yeah,
he's
you went
away.
through the red. You went through 2 red lights and you were speeding.
I didn't.
You did.
How could I possibly? Can you explain to me how I went through a red light when I'm in the passenger seat?
Oh. You must have switched over from the driver's seat because there's nobody else in the car with
Is that
you,
an assumption? Can you prove that?
Okay, you moved over to the other side of the car,
that?
okay? Because there's nobody here that got out of burger shop.
Can you prove that?
Yes.
Bench trial. You see the
You
car?
haven't even been given charges or are under arrest. So why are you calling for a bench trial?
Oh, so you don't have any charges to give me? That's right, because I wasn't driving the car.
You haven't been given any charges yet,
I
have you?
wasn't driving the car, so how can you give me a charge?
So who's driving the car?
Shay Flynn.
Jay Flynn, is he the owner of the car?
I don't have to describe that information to you.
Well, you want to ID yourself then?
I don't have to ID myself because I'm not suspected of any crimes.
Well, you might want to get out of the passenger seat of the car if you're not driving it so we can get this thing impounded.
I'm allowed to be here.
Hey, D.
Well, if you're not driving the vehicle and you're sitting in the passenger seat here with the engine on.
Listen, Shay Flynn was driving the car and she just ran around the corner at Bahama Mamas. It wasn't me, officer.
Okay, listen.
Oh,
Okay,
God.
so do you want to exit the vehicle and I can just impound it then for being illegally parked?
Well, have you even looked for the person driving the car? Well,
No, I'm not leaving this car.
Okay, why can't I just move the car then? I'll move it out of the way so it can't be impounded.
No, that's not happening.
So why is it being impounded?
Mr. Dundee,
What's it being impounded for? What's it being impounded for?
Mr. Dundee, it's illegally parked. It's sitting in the middle of the road with nobody in the driver's seat. So listen to me.
What illegally parked vehicle? What illegally parked vehicle?
You can't just move it like that.
Do you have any evidence of a vehicle being illegally parked? Do you have
You
a
just
photo?
jumped into the driver's seat.
That is a crazy accusation that I just did that.
No,
This
is
vehicle
exactly
has
what I
always
mean.
been here. This vehicle has always been here at Bahama Mamas, okay? It has always been in this
We're not at
location.
Bahama Mamas. We're not at
Bahama
Bahama
We're
Mamas.
across the road from
West
Bahama
of us.
Mamas. We're west of Bahama
No, we're
Mamas,
not. We're
okay?
2 blocks away from Bahama Mamas. Mr.
Bahama
Dundee.
Mamas right there. It's the nearest landmark that I know, okay? It's Bahama Mamas on the road directly
Well, I would
east
consider
to it,
I would
okay?
consider the movie set to be the nearest
weird that you're
landmark.
both
to it.
saying
We
that
can say
location.
movie set. That also works. But look, movie
Cold
set
car, though.
and Bahama Mamas is where we're at, okay? And
Oh, you
Shay
want to
Flynn
take your
was
tone
driving.
down with me a bit, Mr. Dundee? Because you're getting.
I'm not.
Yeah,
I'm not.
it's
Am I
very-
harassing
yeah,
you?
very
shit
Am I
around the
harassing
corner.
you?
Yeah, you are. You're badgering us pretty much.
I'm not being threatening in any way. Okay, look, I
No,
wasn't
you're
driving
not
the
threatening,
car.
but
Am
you're
I
being
detained?
quite hostile. Yes, traffic stop. You are being detained.
I wasn't driving the car.
Well, if you're not driving the car, do you want to exit the vehicle so we can get it impounded? Appreciate
Are
it.
you
Thank you
Impounded
very
for
much.
what reason?
To
Was illegally parked, then you moved
How
it.
is it illegally parked?
It was illegally parked in the middle of the road, and you were in the passenger seat.
How is it illegally parked? It's parked illegally right here.
You moved the car from where it was stationary, where you
With
claimed
what
the driver
evidence?
exited the vehicle.
That's just an accusation.
Let me speak. You moved into the driver's seat from where you claimed the driver.
oh my god, I went and took a
exited the
shit.
vehicle and left it in the middle of the road. Now you're not the registered owner
But
of
is
the
it
vehicle.
still? But is it still blocking the
I'm
road?
gonna exit the car and I'm gonna come up and talk to you. Okay?
Is it still illegally parked? Here at Bahama Mamas?
Oh God.
Is your dog
Just a-
okay?
He's
Yeah,
just doing
okay.
a trick. He's doing a trick.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Mr. Dundee.
What?
370 Chaz Michaels PBSO. Okay. So you were driving the vehicle,
you
at least from
okay?
around the corner around
Do you
here.
have any
Okay?
evidence that I was driving this vehicle here? But
I witnessed you do it along with my partner
I'm
over there.
telling you,
okay,
Shay
Mackenzie.
Flynn
Passing
just
towards
got
that
out of the
kudo.
car. Shay Flynn just got
I
out of the
don't-
car and started running
Listen.
towards there, and you don't believe me. Why should
I
I,
don't
ever
give a
tell the?
fuck
Why should I ever?
about
I'm helping
They
you
can't
give a
see a
fuck who the
woman.
driver is.
I don't give a fuck about Shay Flynn. Shay Flynn isn't the registered owner of this vehicle. You understand?
But she was the one driving the car.
Well, I don't know that, and she's not here, is she?
Is this vehicle marked as stolen?
It's not marked as stolen, no.
So what's the
Are you-
problem?
and
Who
you're
cares
not-
then?
All right. You're not the registered owner of this vehicle.
And is that illegal? Is it illegal to drive a vehicle I don't own? So you're in trouble right now because you're driving a vehicle that's owned by the state, right?
No, it's actually owned by myself, Mr. Dundee.
Oh, good for you. Not everyone gets fucking paid $10,000 every 5 minutes to stand around and waste people's time.
No,
unlike
I don't
yourself.
get. I wish I got paid that much. Otherwise, I'd be retired a long
Yeah,
time ago,
roast
Mr.
'em.
Dundee.
Okay, so I just
So listen. This is what's gonna happen. Okay. I'm gonna ask you to exit the vehicle. You're gonna
like
leave the
too
car
much.
here. Okay. You're gonna go off and find another ride. Get someone else to pick you up. Whatever. We're gonna
I'm
impound that
sorry,
vehicle
but
for
I have
being
the- I have
illegally
the-
parked.
It's
for
not
being
illegally parked. It's not illegally parked.
It was, and you
It
moved
was,
it.
but is it?
And you moved it.
Then you need to give a citation to Shay
No.
Flynn, who
No.
I'm telling you
well,
the
Shay
truth.
Flynn isn't here.
I
Flynn
told you
isn't
where
here.
she is. She literally went
I
to Bahama
don't
Mamas.
give a
You don't give a
fuck
fuck. Why are
where
you
she
trying
is
to
now.
arrest the passenger?
I don't give-
You're actually a moron.
Take a breath. Take a breath. Take a fucking breath.
I'm gonna try to run out.
All right, deep breaths. All right, slow it the fuck down, Dundee. Okay.
One more minute.
Listen to me. This is my fucking traffic stop. If you move the vehicle from there, I could do you for obstruction of justice because
What?
we're going to impound the vehicle because you weren't in the driver's seat at the time and you were a passenger
I'm-
and you were not
I'm
driving
fully
it.
cooperating.
Shay, listen to me. I'm talking. Shay was not the registered owner of this vehicle. It's coming back to someone else. So,
And?
if the vehicle was left there and you're sitting in the passenger seat, it is getting impounded for being illegally parked in the middle of the road. Parking violation. That is it. Now, do you want to? Are you trying to make this go on to something else? Because that's entirely up
I'm
to
not
fucking you
trying
at
to
this
make
point.
this
Now,
up
you
to
can
something else.
Listen to me. I'm still talking.
You asked
can
me a
step out of the
question.
vehicle. You can step out of the vehicle and you can end this now and let it go in for the parking violation and get a pickup from fucking Shay and explain to Shay why it got impounded and they can talk to me.
Have you listened to a single word I said? It's not illegally parked. The car's been here the literal entire
you
time.
moved it. You moved it.
What are you talking about? I haven't moved the
I'm
car.
talking about-
Shay Flynn parked the car right here.
You
And now
moved the car. I witnessed you.
She got out of the
move
car
fucking
and she
car.
went to Bahama Mamas right next to the movie studio. Right, I told you where she is.
Okay, I'm
and
like,
you're
I'm
Getting off the
refusing.
phone? Do you mind getting off the phone while I'm talking to you right now?
I'm not on the
Hang on the
phone.
phone.
This is my hearing aid.
You are on the
Thank you
phone.
very much. Are you
No.
discriminating against
Hang
disabled
on the-
people?
No.
This
the
is
phone
this is
down.
my hearing
Dundee.
device.
Coming up.
This is
I'm
my
coming up.
hearing device.
Put down the phone, Dundee.
Do you hate deaf people?
Oh, I see the
I can't hear you unless
Can't
I have
come
this
in.
to my face. It's fine. I'll
There
put
you
it
go.
down.
Appreciate it.
Did you say
Thank
something?
you.
I can't fucking hear you now. Great. Oh, look behind you. What did I tell you? There she is the entire time. She's right around the corner. There's Shay Flynn. Yes. What? Look, you parked this car here,
hey.
didn't you?
Man, this is a traffic stop.
This
You're
traffic
not
stop.
allowed to just
Yeah,
walk.
I'm Shay.
You're not.
I don't
You're not
care.
allowed to
This is my
just
car?
walking.
She parked here. What are you
Walk back
talking
where
about?
you came from.
Th-
You did not park the car here. You moved
What
it
are you
here.
talking
So it's
about?
going to get impounded. You
For
either get out of the
what?
car or you go to jail
This
for
is a park-
obstruction
Obstruction
Yeah, this is
of
your
what?
ass. Obstruction of justice.
of the traffic stop.
But it's-
Leave, ma'am.
The car.
You're
She
giving a-
drove the
I'm
car
giving
here.
you a lawful
No.
order to leave.
She drove the car here. What is this about?
Back from
What-
traffic
what's
stop.
Why are you
happening?
harassing me?
You're gonna walk away from this. That's what you're gonna do. Okay.
She
Nothing to
drove
do
the
with you.
car
Why?
here.
What did he do?
It's none of your business right now. None of your business.
She literally
So,
drove the
if you
car
step
here. What are
away,
you
you'll be
talking about?
arrested, Okay, for disobeying a lawful order. This is your lawful
She did
order.
not
Step
drive
away.
the car here. You drove the car
How
here.
could I
and you
possibly
parked
drive
it, and
the
then
car
you went,
here?
You went into the passenger seat. And you've been saying the location where you are multiple times. So, Shay, you are going to leave the traffic stop.
Yeah.
This car is going to be
Well, I
impounded
talked
for
about it and
illegal
then-
parking.
What?
Actually, miss, do you mind removing
Why
your
is it
mask while I'm
being-
talking to you under the mask mandate? I don't want anyone talking to
Oh fuck.
you. Remove the mask.
Well, I'm
Thank you.
Shay.
Well, Shay, Deputy Chaz Michaels here. So can you step away
Hi,
from our
Chaz.
traffic stop? Hi. Can you step away from the traffic stop while we deal with this? Greatly appreciated. No, you're not involved in it, not for the time that we had this gentleman here in detainment, okay? So it's nothing to do with you, Shay. You're not the registered owner of the vehicle, okay?
What does that have to do with anything? She was driving the car. We're cooperating, and you're lying.
You've stated several times it is her car. It is not her car.
Wait, what
She
are you
said
talking about?
it
This
was
is
her
Tommy
car.
Puff's car, you fucking idiot. I haven't stated that once. I was saying that she's driving the car, and this is Tommy Puff's car, which we have permission to use.
This is the first time you have said this is Tommy Puff's car. Okay?
I said Shay Flynn was driving the car.
Lower your fucking tone. Lower your fucking tone.
You're the one swearing and cussing at me. I told you.
Because you
Tommy
brought it
Puff,
up to that level,
Tommy
Dundee.
Puff.
You brought it up to
Oh,
that level.
so it's my fault that you're this angry. Shay Flynn
Absolutely.
is the driver
Absolutely.
of this car, and I'm a passenger.
It's either I arrest you or you
Okay,
leave.
and she drove the car here because it's Tommy Puff's car, which she has the legal permission to use.
For the entirety of the time, she has not been present. From the time we were going to do
I
it for
told
legally
you
parked,
why.
and you were listen. While you were sitting in the passenger seat, okay?
I only start listening to you if
She
you listen to
wasn't
me.
present.
I told you she just went to Bahama Mamas. Are you fucking stupid? No,
So-
I told you why she isn't here from the very beginning. From the moment you
So
pulled
she
up.
went, yeah. So she went to Bahama Mamas and decided to leave the engine running and leave the car sitting in the middle of the road illegally
It's
parked.
not. If it
while
was in
you're
the middle of the
passenger seat.
road, then why didn't you take a picture of it?
What do you mean when I take a picture of? I've witnessed it. I've the officer's testimony between myself and my partner here. Think about this logically.
I am thinking about this logically, and I'm contacting a lawyer and a judge right now because I've been sitting here in the passenger seat this entire time, and you've done nothing but badger me. I've been cooperative with you. I've told you where
Listen to
Shay
me.
is. I told you who the driver is. I haven't done anything
Mr.
wrong. It's
Dundee.
within my rights.
Mr. Dundee, you moved the car from where it was stationary.
That is a
When Shay
crazy
was not-
assumption.
That is not crazy.
So if you
listen.
listen, this is how it's gonna get. There's a judge in the yellow
listen to me.
pages. If you you listen to me. I've been listening to you, okay? If you want to push charges over this because you couldn't see Shay get out of the car when she parked the car, okay? You think your officer testimony is all you're gonna need? I've
So,
done nothing but
quote
sit here in the
unquote,
passenger seat.
Park. You just said park the car.
See,
So you're
you
saying
don't wanna
she
listen.
parked the car in the middle of the road. You said parked.
Yeah, right here, where it's legally
No,
able to be parked.
You parked it here. You parked it here. I
what-
witnessed you get into the driver's seat and you moved the car here and parked it up.
right.
So listen to me.
So you're just
Mr.
you're
Dundee.
gonna lie under oath.
I'm not lying under oath.
You're quite
I'm
literally
not going to
lying.
commit perjury. No. Listen to me. You can exit the vehicle now and I'll get an impounder for legally parking if that's where Shay left the vehicle. And that is as far as
I'm
it
calling
needs
a
to go at this
judge.
point.
I'm
That's
getting
as far-
my
No,
lawyer
hang up
and I'm
that
getting a
phone
judge right now.
Hang up that phone right now.
I'm
You're not calling a
contacting
judge right now.
contacting
I'm
my
talking-
attorney. I'm contacting my attorney.
I'm going to give you a
I
lawful
have the
order,
right, I have
Dundee.
the right to an attorney.
Not present at this time.
Not present at this time.
No.
I'm calling my attorney for legal advice before I answer any more questions at this point. Fuck, bro. Pick up the damn phone. That's a mayor, not a fucking judge. Shit.
So, Dundee, I'm going to ask you again.
I am seeking
exit the
my
vehicle.
legal advice. I am in I'm fully cooperating. I'm looking for legal
You are
advice.
not fully cooperating.
I've
My
I've
orders are
told
for
you where
to
they are
exit the vehicle.
this entire time. I've been cooperative. Am I under arrest?
You were detained at this time. You are not
For
under
what
arrest.
crime? Being a passenger in a car?
The car was illegally parked. You moved the fucking car. You will not move from
That's very
to exit the
convenient. For
vehicle.
you.
I'm
That's
asking you
extremely,
to exit the vehicle.
extremely
Okay?
convenient. I do not consent to any searches of the vehicle I was a passenger of.
Now, the car is
I'm
going to get
taking
impounded.
a picture of this car that you're trying to impound for being illegally parked. This is absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely crazy that you're trying to impound this car.
All right.
Absolutely crazy. No, I'm still getting photos. I'll get the taser out. What am I gonna do?
I'm gonna try to get in the driver's seat. Now you're.
I'm searching. I'm getting my phone out of my car. I'm
This
getting
is-
in not to drive away. I'm getting in to get my thing. I'm not driving away. I'm not driving away. I'm not driving away. Jesus Christ. You're legally parked, by the way.
No, we've lights on.
Oh, lights on. You know what? My lights are on. Fucking boom. What are you gonna do now? Okay. What are you gonna do about it?
What about you just flexing and squaring up? Is that it?
I'm not squaring up. I'm standing here perfectly peacefully. I'm making no threatening words or actions or gestures or deeds whatsoever.
What was that gesture you just did to me there? The boom.
Oh,
Show me that again.
I've got scoliosis. I was just fixing my back. I do apologize.
Pretty straight looking spine to me.
Well, are you a medical professional?
No, I'm just saying from where I'm standing.
Are you harassing me? I'd like a superior officer. Are you tampering with the locks?
Hello.
You are tampering with the locks
Yes,
of
I am.
my
This
vehicle.
is going in for
Yeah,
impound.
Impound for doing what? Well, guess what? Now,
Illegal parking because
if I
you
get this
moved
car,
the
are you gonna
car.
pay for that? You gonna pay for the fix that? Because if I drive that car, I'm gonna get arrested for the vehicle being quote unquote stolen now. Because you've fucking gone ahead.
No, it's not
not
going.
being stolen,
It's not going to be
Being
marked
impounded.
No, it doesn't matter if it's marked stolen. I've been arrested 20 times in a row because I'm driving a car where the locks have been tampered with. Therefore, I fucking stole it.
Okay, well, I'm telling you, I'm not tampering with the locks.
You're
What I'm
literally
doing
tampering
is
with my lock
putting-
right now. I've got photo evidence of
Okay.
you tampering with my fucking lock.
All right, Dundee, I want you to leave the scene now. All right, this is as far as it needs to go for you. Okay, so
I would like your supervisor.
leave there.
Hello.
Hi, this is my supervisor.
I'd like your
Mackenzie-
supervisor.
Corporal Mackenzie Hayes.
Okay, I could try to get a sergeant down
Thank
here.
you, thank you very
but,
much.
There's not really any sergeants around all the
Well, I
time.
would still like your supervisor. Yeah, Kazakh, thank you for the 25 months, man.
Your name, we're requesting a sergeant on Marathon Ave and North Rockford Drive. Just gonna close the trunk so I can get the plate in the photo.
Sweets again. Oh,
Yeah,
fuck.
also stuff.
Why is the judge not picking up?
Sergeant on the way for you now.
Oh, great. Wonderful. Bison, my favorite officer. What's it? What do you mean? Oh, fuck! Come on! Ah. Who are you?
What? Under Sheriff Stubble.
Are you are you the superior I requested?
Maybe.
Well, maybe it's not very helpful, is it?
I'm here to stare you down. What kind of man are you, Dundee?
I'm staring at you.
I see that. Right in my eyeballs.
Mm-hmm.
Let me make it easier.
God damn. This will be a hard stare.
Likewise.
I'm staring so hard I might fall down them. Oh,
I'm climbing.
well, I'm running. Hmm? Oh, fuck.
I'm moving double the speed of you.
You might be running. You might be jumping. But I don't even touch the ground. Fuck.
Neither does my plane. I've got someone flying me up the fucking stairs. That's right. I'm not even the one doing the flying.
Beat that, bitch. This is taking a turn for the worse.
Oh, shit. I yield. I'll let the other sergeants handle this. Good staring.
I respect your staring abilities.
That's times 2. Well, he tampered with
All right,
the parking
Mr. Dundee?
because it was on
Hello?
Western Avenue
All right, I'm going to put you under arrest at this time for tampering with evidence as you decide to go through the trunk of the car and the glove box.
Tampering with evidence?
Yes, tampering with evidence, okay?
What evidence?
So you can turn around. The evidence being the vehicle, whatever might be in within it. Now.
You never told me I could. What are you talking about?
Exactly what I said. Now, as I said, you made this harder than it needed to be. Okay?
Harder than it needed to be. I'm a passenger and a driver. I'd like a bench trial immediately.
You're the passenger and the driver.
How can I be both? I have a witness of Shay Flynn. I'd like to speak to an attorney immediately.
All right, I'm gonna put you in cuffs now. Don't resist, okay? All right.
Yeah, me too, Albatross. I watched all the intros of Omni-Man immediately.
You got any weapons on you need to know about?
No.
Any sharps, knives, guns? No, not at all?
Nothing.
Okay. I'm just gonna pat you down.
Hey, I was as well.
There's something big on you here.
I got nothing illegal. What the fuck are you on about?
You got Osvaldo Pinga-Free's ID on you?
It's been noted and documented in many arrests. I've been told I'm allowed to have it. Look up my look up my possessions of my last few arrests. I've had that ID on me for a long time. It's nothing new.
So why do you have it?
I don't have to answer those questions.
All right, well then, unless you have a valid reason, I'm gonna remove you and return to Osvaldo Pinga-Free.
That's my property. I'm allowed to have it. Do you have any reason to believe it's stolen?
Its state ID belongs to someone else.
Well, I'm not going to be answering any questions. If there's a scratch on that car, I'll be suing you for it.
All right. Mind your head on the way in.
Shang
left
Tsung.
westbound, it's like
Full Shang Tsung.
Yeah, the windows is just open, so just kind of like really reaching through.
Look at the puppy. Puppy is just going on the adventure.
Hey, is your doggo's coming back?
All right, I guess we'll just contact a judge for a traffic/bench trial.
You sound confused, but you're the one who wants to put charges on someone sitting in a parked fucking car.
Dundee, we were just going to impound the car, then turned into this.
Yeah, but then I got to pay for it for something I didn't. My friend has to pay for it for something he didn't do.
You have to pay for it?
Well, someone has to pay for it. It could be me. It could be the person who owns the car. Someone has to pay for it.
Well, the person who owns the car is always liable for whatever happens to their car. If their car is
But their car didn't do anything
used
illegal.
in committing a crime, then it's their fault. This is just a parking violation. The impound fee isn't going to be that bad.
It's not that bad, right? But the tow truck driver and the PD tow gets a cut, right? And the money that person has to pay goes to the state account. So it's not that bad, but you are a direct benefit of that money, right? Yes,
I don't get any money for this.
No, but your job does, your company does, your business does, the state does, your employer does.
The government gets money more for me arresting people than impounding a parked car.
Oh, that makes it even worse.
Does it?
It does.
All right, appreciate it.
How does it make it worse? The state makes money off of everything. Every time you
you're
buy
motivated
anything,
to make
they
arrests
make money.
because you get paid more.
I'm not.
You get paid to slap charges on people, and you don't get paid anything to give fair justice.
No, I get paid to come on duty. I don't get paid in arrests.
You get incentives to get it paid in arrests, okay?
No, I don't. I just need to come on
sure you
duty,
don't.
and then suddenly I get paid to be able to.
When you arrest and bill someone, do you get paid extra money? Do you get a bonus? Do you get a cut?
Oh yeah, that $15 is going real far.
Woo! Well, so there's a benefit. Look, that's double the minimum wage for 20 minutes of work. That's massive.
It's not massive. In this economy, $15 is literally pesos.
Yeah,
It's pennies
it won't even
on the
get you
dollar.
fucking French fries.
I want a bench trial and I want a lawyer.
Okay. Contact a lawyer
My
for
witness
you.
is Shay Flynn.
Alright, well, this one I'm telling you the right to remain silent, and you say you do say come and be against in the court of law. If you do not have an attorney, want to be appointed by the state for your charge, if there's one available, you cannot afford him. Understand the rights of right to today, Mr. Dundee?
No.
You don't understand the rights. Okay. Are you aware of what your rights are?
No.
Okay.
Who's Paul? How do you spell Polly's name?
Polly DeCosta. Oh no, I can't fucking look. I can't fucking spell.
Okay, well, Polly DaCosta is not in the pages, and I cannot find them through searching their name.
Well, I could give them my phone number. If you hand me a phone, I can give you the phone number of my lawyer, who I've retained.
We'll do a lawyer request. So
you're not gonna call him the lawyer that I have on retain.
Well, they're not on duty currently, so they'll be getting that notification regardless.
But you can call my lawyer directly. Are you denying access to the lawyer that I pay for?
Out you get.
Is there a problem with me providing you the information that you need to contact my lawyer?
I actually found their profile. They don't have a bar license, so that will be
Paulie DaCosta doesn't
legally.
What? Ha! Paulie DaCosta doesn't have a
bar license.
The fuck are you on about?
I am looking at their profile, and it just has.
Are you looking at the right Paulie?
That's it.
Are you looking at the right Paulie DaCosta? You won't even.
I'll call Paul.
Oh, you found the right Paul. You know, this would just be a hell of a lot easier and a hell of a lot less problems if you just let me give you his phone number from the beginning. But no! What if Dundee texts someone?
This would be a lot easier and a lot less issues if you just walked away instead of creating this issue.
Why should I have to? Why should I have a pay? Why should my friends have to pay a bill for something they didn't do? Why should I be arrested for something I never did?
Because you were jumping around between the fucking car. I know you fucking drove it up there, Dundee. You said she was at Burger Shot. Then you said she was at fucking.
I didn't say she was at Burger Shot. I said that is not true whatsoever.
Okay. Out. And those shackles off your feet. Ow. Turn around for me there. I'll just take the cuffs off your wrists.
Ugh.
Okay.
What's this? Nothing.
Dundee, we've put in the request for the bench trial. We're unable to get a reply back from your lawyer at this time. Okay, so we're just wondering if when it goes to bench, do you want to waive your right for a lawyer or an appeal at a later date?
What do you mean, waive my right to a
As in,
lawyer?
you're like, well, we put in a request for a lawyer, but we can't get your lawyer that you've requested specifically. Okay, we've tried to contact them, but no response.
I always have a right to a lawyer if one is available. I know.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I understand. That's what I'm saying. We put in a lawyer request for you. Okay, we're just saying we couldn't get the lawyer that you requested specifically. All right.
That's fine.
Okay. The charges that are being presented today are failure to obey our traffic law devices, which was going through 2 red lights north on North Rockford.
Fuck that, I tried to be with it.
Evidence tampering, which was going through the glove box and the trunk of the car after you exited the vehicle. Failure disobeying a peace officer, which is when I instructed you to leave the vehicle a number of times.
So
and you
you
also moved the vehicle.
What?
Okay, listen, hang on. And then you're also looking at operating a motor vehicle on a suspended or revoked license, which was revoked 2 days ago.
But I wasn't operating a vehicle.
You were.
So you're charging me for not stepping out of the vehicle, and then you also got to charge me for when I stepped out of the
Well, I
vehicle
asked you
and then
several
touched the
times
car.
to exit the vehicle. I asked you several times to leave the vehicle.
But I did exit the vehicle.
Under great duress, did you exit the vehicle after some amount of time, but not when I was initially instructing you. As I said, you were.
I didn't realize the
completely...
charge got updated to if you get annoyed and you have to ask multiple times and it's still disobeying.
Well, I tried to work with you at the scene at Dundee, but
I tried to work with you.
Also...
When do I ever not try and break the law? I'm trying to be a law-abiding citizen today, and all you have done is harassed me.
Yeah, well, you're operating also a motor vehicle on suspended and revoked license, so you have 24 points, and you're going to be up to 28 points after this.
I have done no crime.
Okay, keep telling yourself that. But listen, they're the charges as it stands to you. Okay, it's 28 months, 56 months parole, and a fine of $4,400, along with 4 points in your license. You understand?
Bench trial, not guilty.
Yeah. Okay.
I thought they were gonna wisen up and not charge me for the car stuff, but it seems like they changed their mind. Because my argument was like, if you're not charging me for the car stuff, then why are you? So I think my plan of attack, right, is they're gonna go into court and they're gonna say Dundee put the car here and the car was parked, right? He parked the car in the middle of the road, and then he swapped to the passenger seat. Now, what I'm gonna do is I want to let them talk about that, and then I'm gonna break it down. It's like, okay, if the car was parked, why weren't you able to take a photo of the parked car and present that as evidence? And they're gonna go, oh well, you moved it. I'm like, well, that's pretty convenient for you to say that. But the car was parked for a very long period of time, as you state. So I'm gonna let them cook that and say, hey, you know, the car was parked there for a while, like a few minutes, and the car was parked. Why didn't they take a photo?
All right, ready to go, Dundee?
I need a band-aid and I'll be ready to go.
Okay, I'll tell you what. I'll give you an IFAC if you just use here in front
Have a
of me.
nice day, Dundee. Stay
Okay.
safe.
Guess we're chopped liver.
You okay for food and water in that, Dundee?
I'm fine on that. I just need a band-aid.
Okay, I just put one there in your pocket.
Put what on me?
Yeah, an IFAC.
What IFAC?
One that's in your pocket.
I don't have an IFAC.
You ready to go to the men's trial?
Okay, I'll stop fucking with you. Yes.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Ugh.
All right.
Just so you know that no lawyer has 301 that they were here or responded to the bench or the lawyer request.
Another day where lawyers don't do anything. Another day where there's no lawyers because
Lawyers
hey,
ain't Lauren.
lawyers ain't lawyer because they know that what they say means shit against your word. Your word's too strong.
What?
I once went to a bench trial and the cop said, I have no evidence but my word. And the judge said, well, he said it, so it's true. I find you guilty on all charges.
Was it true though?
No, I actually didn't do it.
Oh, that's fucked up.
No witnesses,
Mind
no
your head.
evidence, no backup, no collaboration. He didn't even lie. He just straight up said, Dundee didn't do it, but I think he did. You know what? The judge went, I agree with you, officer testimony. I have a witness that I require called Shay Flynn.
Okay, I'll call her. Hey, Haley, if you want to come to the bench trial, we're just bringing Dundee down. All right. See ya. Shay Flynn. Let me
Shay
search her up.
Flynn. Oh, I could give you her phone number because you called the wrong lawyer twice before you realized what was going on.
I didn't
don't-
call
I
her.
don't- I don't
I
trust-
wrote the lawyer's name wrong.
Well, you could write Shay Flynn's name wrong and call the wrong Shay Flynn and then waste everyone's time.
I'm just
It-
gonna
it could
search your
just make
arrest
it
history and
easier.
hope that it kinda
Okay,
works
fine.
out.
I could just give you her phone number if you give me your phone.
Okay.
Stop shouting in the car.
She's shouting at me!
You can't.
We're 6
You're
inches away
shouting
from
at
each
me!
other.
You started shouting at me first!
You started shouting at me. So I'm shouting back at you.
Stop
It's called
harassing
taking
me!
the presents. I'm taking the presents back, okay? Oh, look, I found Shay's name because she was arrested with you. That was easy.
I didn't know that's the same Shay that I'm referring to, though.
Oh.
Well, her name is Shay Flynn, and she looks exactly
Does
like
that
the
mean there's
person-
only one Shay Flynn? Okay? Look,
No,
Chad
there's
Smith and
probably
Will Ferrell look
multiple,
exactly
but
the
she
fucking
looks
same, okay?
exactly like the person that was
she
coming
looks
from
exactly-
Bahama
right.
Mamas.
Look, stop laughing at doppelgangers. You find it funny?
I'm just laughing at
Identity
when Chad
theft is
Smith
no
had a
joke.
drum off with Will Ferrell. That was one of the best things. Did you ever see that, Dundee?
Yes, that's why I said Chad Smith and Will Ferrell are the same person, and I know he
She's
hates
not
it.
answering.
No, I was
All
saying,
your
did you
friends
see
are
them
not
have the drum
answering
off?
me.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna text her so she
Yeah, drum
doesn't
battle
think
was
this is
great.
like a serial killer or something.
Well, can I call her?
Well, the judge is just gonna put out an announcement if she doesn't show up.
Yo, Muffat! Thank you for the 5 gifted tier 1 subs. Thank you very much for the 5 gifted tier 1 subs. I do appreciate it. Fuck, I don't know if she went to sleep. Would it be... I'll double check before I do. Because I don't know if she logged off or not. Or she could be eating food. Hello, Grayson. Miss me? No, is that William Stout? Don't tell me that's William Stout. Is that William fucking Stout right there? It better fucking not be. It better not be.
It absolutely is, Mr. Dundee.
Who's the judge for this case?
You've got 2 judges for this case, Owen.
Who's the main one?
I mean, if I'm in the room.
Oh, I'm gonna give you back that ID, by the way.
gonna
I
be
called
stout,
Osvaldo and he said it
clearly.
was okay.
Yeah, thank you. What's up, Nathan?
Yeah, no problem. Just sure.
I said, if I'm in the room, right, and it's not a, a capital level crime, it's not a hut. If you're not here with your life on the line, Owen, it's probably going to be stout, right?
Just make this very easy for me. Is William Stout the judge?
He's got his hand on the hammer.
I'd like to go back to jail. I'll transport myself. I'm going back to the car. You have a wonderful day. I'd like to go back to the car. Please send me to the jail.
Come here.
I appeal. I appeal. I'll take it to the docket. To the docket. I appeal. I appeal.
Why don't
I
you like
appeal.
Stout?
I
He's the
because
good
he's
guy.
the judge
It's okay,
that
it's
said
okay.
if the cop said it, it's true. No, I'm going to jail. No,
Oh,
take me to the jail.
well,
take me to
that-
jail.
That's
Well,
unfortunate.
to be fair, we're
Take me to
also
jail.
getting a lot of cops to testify.
Yeah.
Go in the jail.
Are
I
you
would like
waiving
to-
your right to a
waiting-
bench trial?
I'm not waiving my right to a bench trial. What I'm doing is I'm conflicted with
Refusing
William
to go
Stout.
to-
No. I'm conflicted with
Oh,
William Stout,
okay.
and I've been arrested for wanting to murder him in the past, and now he is biased towards me.
Okay.
It is not fair for him to preside over
I
me.
will say that you don't want Stout as a judge.
I'm going back up and I will
Okay.
explain. I'm not running. I'm not running.
Okay. You are running. You're
It
running
is
in the hall.
biased. Listen. Oh, see that? He's full of violence, anger, and rage. Look at. Oh, so is Nathan.
is
Yeah, fuck him up,
happening?
Nathan. You need an extra hand? You need an extra hand, Nathan? I'll fuck him up too.
Old-fashioned judge off is what it is.
Thanks, Owen. I appreciate it.
Okay, listen. I believe that William Stout has bias towards me because I have been arrested numerous times for trying to murder him, and now he's presiding over a case for me.
You know what? I will, step down and let Judge Grayson take over if you want.
I now wish to do a bench trial. Thank you very much.
So dramatic.
Fuck, there's a lot of them. Oh, God.
Okay. Well, he's requesting a witness, Shay
Flynn.
I texted and called her, so she might be coming. I don't know. She hasn't
Can
responded.
you put out a court announcement requesting Miss Flynn to arrive as a witness, Judge Stout?
Can I call her? Okay, I don't know if she's eating food or not.
That's up to the judges.
Nathan, have I ever been a little shit in your courthouse?
Probably not since I was a lawyer.
Well,
You're generally well behaved.
Look, she doesn't pick up calls from police officers because we know that cops use that to triangulate locations.
What?
So
What?
she may have your number saved as a cop and therefore won't answer it.
Oh, I'm sure she 100% does not have my phone number
Yeah, I don't know about that. I remember when we kidnapped a cop and told him to read out every single one of their cop phone numbers, and we added it to our list, of course, to not answer. Allegedly. That's no.
saved. Who was it then?
I don't have to answer that question.
You don't have to, but I'm kind of interested.
What the fuck is that question, Bacon?
Alright,
Whippy,
well,
be
I will
honest. Do you
call her
actually
again.
dislike him or character hate him? What do you want about Bacon? Why would you even say that? The fuck?
If the judges would want to do his request to just call her
God.
himself, then I can give him.
Do I
my phone.
actually hate him? The fuck you? No, I
And
don't
then
actually
hold
hate
my
anyone.
taser to his head the entire time.
That is an accusation. Okay.
Is Miss Flynn state ID 400987?
You know, I'm gonna mention my phone
Yes.
again because I'd actually know if it was in my thingy.
Okay, there's an official court announcement summoning her to court.
Your Honor, can I come to you and ask you a really stupid question?
Are you asking for a sidebar, Owen?
Yes. Just you and me.
Okay.
'Cause I'm gonna
We'll
ask-
go. I need one of
Okay.
the prosecutors with you.
I'm gonna ask
One
a
of the
really
prosecutors
dumb
come.
question. I have no other way how to word it.
Okay, well.
Okay, look. Shay is. I'm highly confident Shay is available, but if I had to guess right now, she's eating food and she's not at her phone, but she is, like, in the city.
Uh-huh.
And what I was asking is to gather that person's attention.
Owen, you know what I'm gonna ask you to do? Do you see that laptop there?
Yes?
Hey, go use the laptop. Go poker. Make something go ding.
Ooh! Okay.
He's going on the chat webs. Oh my god.
I'm sending an email. I'm emailing. Okay, hold on. I gotta message them not what's going on, but just be like, hey. Fuck. I need to message her and not send meta. She's appearing offline! Email. Wait, test. Okay. Email. Hello, it is I, Owen. I am typing this at a courthouse. I need you. Please answer.
Are we
your phone.
awaiting written reports, or is everybody who's going to give testimony here on the police side already?
I've literally written this. Okay, I'm gonna fuck it. I'm screenshotting.
You're all here. You're just going to talk to me instead of writing them down.
I'm linking DMs. Okay, this is all I've said. This is all I've said.
At that point, we can just write stuff down.
If you're here to testify, just testify, right?
Where's Shay? Where's
I
Shay?
think it's gonna be really
Where's Shay?
quick.
I don't know. I saw her presence was requested here, so I went to go and see.
Yeah, well, I need Shay.
I'll try and call her. We'll see what's going on.
Yeah, go.
Is the evidence all finalized in the report?
I also have evidence I need to
any other
add
evidence
in
that
my
you need to do?
defense.
You have evidence you wish to
There is
add?
no other evidence.
I have evidence I
Okay.
need to add.
Can we get Owen a copy of the report as soon as possible, then, please?
Yes, I need a report. I've received email notification from Shay Flynn. They require 5 minutes, and they will be here.
Okay, so then get here in time to give testimony after the prosecution. It's fine.
She I don't know where she is, but I've received email emoji. Give me like 5 minutes. Exclamation point, exclamation point. Yeah, look, I'm not metagaming. This is all I've said.
What evidence would you like to add to the record, Owen?
I'd like to add evidence that the initial basis for this traffic stop was never warranted in the first place, as my car was legally parked.
Testimony.
I have pictures of the car being legally parked.
Okay. So if you can provide myself and one of the officers with that evidence.
I will provide the evidence to the officer who emails me the report.
Okay.
Because that would just be easier.
Yeah.
There you go. It's a good idea.
Where's Shay? Where's Shay?
She's not answering.
What do you
She's
mean?
not answering the phone.
What do you mean she's not
I don't know. I texted her. I called her, and she's not answering the phone. She probably maybe she's fucking.
Okay, well, look, we need to get. Come over here. Come over here. We need to get
Yeah,
Shay. Okay, now I'm whispering. You need to relay this information. Take it down. She was driving the car. She got out, ran to Bahama Mamas, came back. That's it. Okay, you need to tell her that. That's what she needs to testify. I was never driving the vehicle. Got it?
She's in a car, got out, ran to Mama Mom's. Okay.
Yeah, she parked legally. She parked legally. Parked legally.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Okay, send me the picture, he says. Where is this? Okay. Is it this? I think this is what I'm after.
Your Honors, the
Yes.
report has been emailed to the defendant.
I have emailed photos to you, and I'm now emailing to the dickhead who sent me the thingy. Okay.
The fuck is your problem, pussy?
I realize I've sent an incorrect photo.
Oh.
Oh?
Please stop looking at my. Stop looking at my. Just don't look at the first one.
The Honorable Pixie Plum would like to see the spicy photos.
That's not really spicy.
It's not spicy. I just sent him a picture of my Alta
He
Street
just
garage.
sent me a picture I'd prefer never to see again.
Oh,
Fuck.
so sorry, Bison.
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
The picture
Is it his
of
ass?
the
I'm pre-married, you son of a bitch.
fuck the picture.
Wait, you're pre-married? Then what are you doing in Vegas touching boobs, Bison?
I got a pass.
Oh my god.
I sent them a picture
I got
of all my VIN scratches.
He's fine.
What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
No, it
I'm
doesn't.
an idiot. I sent him a picture of all my
Maybe
VIN.
anytime
Oh my
my
god.
God.
I have to hide my screen. Hold on. I have to hide my screen.
And it definitely don't stay in Vegas.
I'm stupid. Oh my god. I'm actually a fucking moron. Hold on, give me a second. Okay. Hey, fucking bah. Okay. I'm stupid. Fuck. Okay, that's in character now.
Okay. Owen, did you manage to get a copy of the police report?
I've just opened it and I am now reviewing it right now.
Fantastic.
Okay. I miss bench trials, man. I find this stuff to be a lot of fun. Although I usually lose and then get angry.
PD got a copy of the photographs Owen has entered into evidence.
Bison
Tommy
has it.
Puff. What?
Ooh.
Evidence tampering, disobeying. Oh, whoops. No. Open a new tab.
Yeah, I have it.
My fingerprints are in my possessions.
Wait, did you not give him the... Oh, I guess you didn't give him the haste, did you?
Operating a motor vehicle on suspended revoke license. I need Shay. Well, Shay just needs to say that she was driving the car, and I'm good.
Hey.
Biggest
There you go.
fumble of the week. I can't believe I fucking sent them a picture of my fucking VIN scratches.
Mask off in the courtroom, please, sir.
Okay, so I'm just stalling until Shay gets here. So,
Appreciated.
failure to obey traffic control devices, evidence tampering, disobeying a peace officer. The argument I would say is, can they prove that I took anything out of the car? Like, what items did I take out of the car? But that could be a very powerful question.
Okay, it is the 9th of November, 2023. This is the People versus Owen Dundee. This is a bench trial. I'm calling court into session. I am Judge Nathaniel Grayson. With me is Judge Stout. And we also have Dr. Pixie Plum here evaluating everybody for whether or not they're spending the night in Parsons.
Huh?
Hi. Behave yourselves.
My witness is on the way still.
Fantastic. Good to hear, Owen. Okay. Before we begin...
Fuck,
well, we'll do that when they get here. Owen, I'm going to read your charges to you one at a time. I need you to plead to them, guilty or not guilty. How do you plead to failure to obey traffic control devices?
Your Honor, today in the courtroom on Thursday, the 9th of November, looking at this computer, I don't know if the time is right, but it says 8:50 a.m. It doesn't feel like that time. That's what the computer says. Here in the courtroom, located specifically at Eastbourne Way, to the best of my recollection. Pixie Plum, if I get something wrong, that doesn't mean you can put me in fucking Parsons because you think I'm crazy because I misidentified something, okay?
I'm not that cool.
I am going to plead to the charge that you have questioned me with.
Failure to obey traffic control devices.
I lost my train of thought. I'm sorry.
I want to fucking leave. Hurry up.
Where was I?
Failure to obey traffic control devices. Guilty or not guilty?
Not guilty. I need Shay to be
Evidence tampering. How would you plead?
to the charge that you have accused me of on today's date. Is that my witness? That's not my witness. On today's date, the 9th of November, Thursday.
You don't have to stall. They're literally waiting for her.
Wait, are you waiting? Are you waiting?
on the way.
I'm not going to swear anybody in until she's here. So yeah, we'll wait.
Oh, I'm not guilty of all charges.
Okay, disobeying a peace officer operating motor vehicle and suspended or revoked license.
Not guilty.
The defendant has entered a plea of not guilty on all charges.
Oh, there she is. Hey, good timing. See, Dundee Tom's always right.
Hello, Miss Flynn.
Better have a witness.
Okay,
Hey, Adolf.
everybody who's going to give testimony here today, please raise your left hand.
That means you, Shay.
Do you swear and affirm that the testimony you're about to give the
Hello,
court
Auntie
today
Jen.
is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, under the pains and penalties of perjury, up to and including having to spend 5 minutes alone with Carmine Costello? So help you, a lonely hawk.
I do.
Si, senor.
Yes.
I'm accepting that as a yes. Miss Flynn, I need to hear you say yes.
Oh, I said yes.
It's the first time in
appreciate you.
court.
Yes.
Okay,
Stand
everyone's
over here,
sworn
Shay.
in.
Stand over here.
Prosecution, PD, who's up first? Let's get a witness going.
We're gonna bring up Bison.
Just follow my lead.
Bison?
The court recognizes the god of war.
Remember where the car was parked?
To be lover number 3.
God.
Shay. You remember where the
Is
car's
this the
parked?
questioning or am I giving a statement?
Narrative testimony, tell me what the fuck happened to you today.
I was getting gas at the gas station at
Wayne
UCoil
Dorian.
or UK Oil, whatever you want to call it. I was riding with stubble.
You
The
just
guy
parked
throwing
the
one
car
asking for a sergeant.
Where
I
you
said I would be on
found
my way.
And you
I
drove,
get there.
you ran to Bahama
Dundee
Mamas?
says, "Oh my God,
Whether you
that's
came
my
back
favorite
and you
Sergeant
told the
Bison." I said,
doorway.
"Fuck this." I started walking away. The sub went to go talk to Dundee while I talked to Hayes. While I was talking to Hayes, Hayes explained that Dundee was pulled over, or Dundee was in the driver's seat of the vehicle they pulled over. Dundee then swapped to the passenger seat since somebody else was driving. Something along the lines of like, he then at some point got back to the driver's seat and drove it and then parked it again, got back in the passenger seat, said he never drove it. I asked why I was there. They said because he was being belligerent and refused to cooperate. I was like, okay, well, are you arresting him for tampering with evidence? And they said, no, we were just telling him to leave for the time being. And I was like, okay. And then they're like, and then he went through the trunk and the glove box while we had him detained and he was out of the car. And I was like, okay, you probably should arrest him for tampering. And she was like, yeah, it's probably a good idea. And then they arrested him for tampering with evidence. And I said, okay, I'm done. Bye.
Is that all of your testimony here today?
Yep.
Prosecution, any questions for Bison?
Do you have any questions for him? No, no questions for Sergeant Bison.
Okay,
Thanks.
cross-examination.
Ooh.
Mr. Dundee, any questions for Mr. Bison?
Yeah. At any point in time, did you witness Erwin Dundee drive a motor vehicle?
No, you're out of the car by the time I got there.
Okay. At any point in time, did you find the vehicle in question, aka the Sentinel, that I'm accused of being the operator of? At any point in time, did you witness being illegally parked?
I don't think you want me to answer that.
Did you see the car illegally parked?
Yeah, the back right wheel was up on the curb.
I would like a photo.
Oh my gosh.
Bring it in evidence.
Oh my
God,
gosh.
was it? Was it? I would like to bring in evidence, a photo of some kind, whether it's from the PD or my photos of that wheel being parked up on the curb.
I mean, I don't really care either way, to be honest.
Well, I
Need some
do. I wanna-
physical
I wanna
evidence
see if
here.
This is true. Well,
Like, I don't care.
I
It's
think
not
you
whatever.
can
We have
call
photos.
points to evidence once you do your side of things.
I think it's up to the judge.
Wait.
Your Honor, is that possible?
Let's see if they have anything.
Done here.
Yeah, Baby Yoda, thanks for the 6 months.
This photograph.
That's good enough, I guess. That
Oh, look at that. It's not on the curb. Okay,
It's
yeah,
not on the
sure. It's
curb.
not parked illegal.
it's not parked illegally. Okay. When you arrived on scene, where was me? Where was Erwin Dundee?
I don't know, on the sidewalk off to the side.
Was I in the car when you arrived at all?
I already answered this question.
Did you witness any officers tell me to get out of a vehicle or not? Or sorry, let me rephrase that. Did you witness any officers? Did you witness me refusing to comply with an officer's demand to get out of the vehicle?
No. Because
Okay.
you were already out of the vehicle.
No more questions.
Okay.
Okay, then I will cut Sergeant Bison free. You don't need to stay here anymore. Be gone.
Bye.
Thank you, Bison.
free.
Have a wonderful day. Yeah, Baby
Bye,
Yoda,
everybody.
thanks for the 6 months, man.
I'm not mad at anybody. I just have really bad tooth pain and I'm irritable.
Okay. Feel better.
Right.
I feel for Bison.
Prosecution calls Haley.
Name and rank for the record.
Haley Maxwell, deputy.
Hello, Deputy Maxwell. Tell me what happened today.
Yes. I arrived to a traffic stop that Hayes and Michaels were conducting. Upon arrival, Mr. Dundee was in the passenger seat of the vehicle.
Yeah, God, thank you so
Travis
much.
Michaels was attempting to get him out of the vehicle. I could overhear him going back and forth. Mr. Dundee was starting to call the judge and an attorney. And he didn't want to get out of the vehicle. Eventually, as some time passes, I get out of the car, I go find out what's going on. At that point, they were talking about pulling him out of the vehicle because he still was not being compliant. Another officer was already on scene, parked behind me. At that point, Mr. Dundee gets out of the car and starts taking pictures of the scene. After that, he goes into the trunk of the vehicle and gets back into the driver's seat of the vehicle. And after that, he was placed in cuffs after a sergeant was brought onto the scene.
I'm missing crucial detail. Missing crucial detail.
Any questions from the prosecution?
Haley, can you describe the back and forth that they were having?
Just bickering. Mr. Dundee refused to acknowledge Deputy Michaels asking him to get out of the car and just kept saying he's going to call a judge, his attorney, stating it was ridiculous.
I was going to object, but
he
I don't
had
think it would
rights
work.
and whatnot.
Prosecution has no other questions for Haley.
He does have
Okay.
rights. It's not incorrect.
Cross-examination, Mr. Dundee, when you're ready.
Officer, you stated that I allegedly looked through the trunk and then entered the driver's seat and then I was placed under arrest. Is that the complete timeline of events? Was there nothing in between me getting into the driver's seat, allegedly getting into the driver's seat, and then getting arrested?
I'm sure there was some in between, but I was pointing out the fact that you were in the trunk and then back in the car looking for your phone, I might add, because you said you left your phone in the glove box. So you told us you were going back into the car for that. Then I left to get a tow truck. When I came back, we had a sergeant on the scene. And then he was placed into cuffs after that for evidence tampering.
Did Erwin Dundee, once he got back into the driver's seat, did he immediately exit or did he refuse orders from a peace officer to exit the vehicle once he entered the driver's seat again?
I don't know what you would call immediately. You were saying I'm going to grab my phone first. My phone's in the car. It's all I'm doing. I'm not going to drive away. That's what you said.
What I'm trying to ask is when Erwin Dundee, because in your testimony you stated that myself, allegedly Erwin Dundee, was in the passenger seat and then eventually hopped out of the passenger seat without officer interference, without yanking out, pulling out anything. Under his own free will, he exited the passenger seat. He then stated he went back into the driver's seat. What I'm trying to gather, did Erwin Dundee exit the driver's seat under his own free will without...
Objection. Counsel is testifying.
I'm not testifying. I'm asking a very direct question. I'm asking,
It's a paragraph of a question.
did this happen? Yes or no? Did this series of facts happen?
You went back into the car, if that's what you're looking for me to clarify. You were in the passenger seat when I pulled up to the traffic stop. You got out of the car.
I'm the objection purely because I want to hear the testimony given.
Yeah.
Continue, please.
Yep. Yeah, I'm not sure what exactly he's asking.
Can I rephrase it to make it simpler?
Sure.
Please do.
When I was placed under arrest, where was I?
Out of the car.
Out of the car. And was I forced out of the car at any point in time by any officer?
No, but we did discuss it.
Right. Did you witness Erwin Dundee operate and drive a motor vehicle at any point in time?
I did not. I arrived after you had moved it, according to deputies Hayes and Michaels.
Did you witness Owen Dundee move this vehicle?
No.
Did you witness this vehicle illegally parked at any point in time?
No.
No further questions.
Okay, thank you. You may step down, Deputy. Thank you for testimony here today. Anybody else?
We call Chaz Michaels.
Okay. Deputy Michaels, when you're ready, tell me what the fuck went down today.
Yes, Your Honor. When I was on patrol with Mackenzie Hayes, we witnessed a black and colored Sentinel with a spoiler on the back going at high rates of speed northbound on North Rockford near colourful parking. At the Del Perro exit off the freeway, we noticed it went through one set of traffic lights there and then a further one at Red Desert. We gave it lights and sirens as we were approaching from behind, heading northbound. The vehicle then rolled to a stop. At this point, there was no driver when it rolled to a stop, and Erwin Dundee was sitting in the passenger seat, but there was nobody else in the vehicle, nor did we see anyone else exit the vehicle. I then went up and discussed this with Mr. Dundee, stating about the vehicle going through the red lights. He claimed he wasn't driving the car, that nobody was driving the car. He then said that Miss Flynn was the one that was driving the car and that she exited the vehicle, ran across the street to the west, to the left, towards Bahama Mamas. I did not see anybody exit the vehicle, nor did I see Shay Flynn till later on in the further traffic stop. After talking to Mr. Dundee about it and him saying that he wasn't driving the car, I was willing to take a certain element and just say, right, at worst, we're going to impound the car for illegally parking. If you weren't driving the car and the car's sitting there, then I'm going to put it in for illegally parking. He then said it wasn't illegally parked. He said he wasn't driving the vehicle. He then hopped into the driver's seat and then moved the vehicle himself from the traffic stop in the middle of North Rockford and took a ride onto Marathon, driving probably anywhere from 30 to 40 yards. He then stopped the car at its final resting place, which is the picture that you see up there on the projector. As I said, I stated that it doesn't have to go any further other than the impounding of the vehicle. He then said Shay Flynn was the one driving the vehicle and she's at Bahama Mamas. And at this time, he was on the phone the whole time. I asked him several times to get off the phone. He then claimed that being on the phone he was hard of hearing and it's part of his hearing aid. And without the phone, he can't hear anyone. He then hung up the phone and then proceeded to say he couldn't hear me. I wanted to keep him off the phone while we were in the traffic stop. I was then asking him to exit the vehicle so we could impound the vehicle, but he was refusing to do so for quite a number of time, and things did get a little bit heated between himself and I about exiting the vehicle. And as I said, I did only want to do it for illegally parking. He said the vehicle wasn't illegally parked. And then after some time, he requested then Superior come along. Mackenzie Hayes, who's my corporal, was there at the time. He then said he wanted her Superior. We then contacted Aaron Bison, who already gave his testimony, and he arrived on scene. Mr. Dundee, then we managed to eventually get out of the car, and then he went and got into the driver's seat, went to the glove box, and went to the trunk of the car, which we determined to be evidence tampering, as the vehicle was going to be impounded. He wasn't the registered owner of the vehicle. And also at this stage, Shay Flynn arrived running from west on Marathon over to where we were parked on the East Marathon near the movie set. We instructed her to remove her mask and to leave the area. After a couple of moments, she was somewhat compliant and did so and left the area. I then arrested Mr. Dundee, and then we got the vehicle towed and impounded and moved him to MRPD. He did request a lawyer and a judge and a bench trial. I was like, we haven't even given you charges as of yet. And we're kind of somewhat to where we are now. That's my testimony as it stands.
Okay. Prosecution, any questions?
I'm going to eject
Did you ever give Dundee a direct order?
Yes, several times. I even stated it's a lawful order.
Did you give him a direct order to get out of the vehicle on North Rockford?
Yes, I did when I said I wanted to impound the vehicle.
I can't object to that.
Did you give him a direct order on Marathon?
Yes, I did.
Did you give a direct order to Shay Flynn?
Yes, I did.
Never mind.
At what point did either one of them comply with your orders?
Yeah, no, answer that, please. Please answer
Shay
that.
Flynn complied when I gave her the lawful order to leave the area, as it was an active scene. And then Erwin Dundee eventually left the vehicle after much duress, after being asked several times to leave the vehicle under a lawful order.
I can't object these questions. I can't think of anything.
Bullshit.
Prosecution has no other questions.
Am I good to go, Your Honor?
Okay. Yep. Let's go. Cross-examination.
Okay. Officer, you witnessed this vehicle at high rates of speed. Do you have any evidence other than your word to back it up?
No, but that's also why I didn't push the charge.
So just to be clear, no radar reading, no nothing,
Nope.
any factual evidence? Okay.
You're not being charged with speeding. Failure
Okay.
to obey traffic control devices.
So, between you turning your lights on and this alleged vehicle rolling to a stop in its quote-unquote illegal parked area on Marathon or whatever road it was on, how long did it take for you to roll up and engage a conversation with the person that you allege was in that vehicle?
Nearly immediately to when I was behind the vehicle.
Immediately. And you identified that vehicle was illegally parked immediately?
There was no driver allegedly in the car. There was no one in the driver's seat except for you in the passenger seat.
Okay. And how long did you engage in that conversation with the alleged person in this illegal location?
In the first instance on North Rockford, before the car was moved by yourself, a couple of minutes.
Oh, yes. Okay.
At least a couple of minutes, yeah.
Quick question. The photo that's... Sorry, apologies. The photo that is currently up on the whiteboard thingy to my right now, was that photo taken by a peace officer?
Yes, I believe so, yeah.
Okay.
To my knowledge, yeah.
So my question is, if this vehicle was illegally parked for a couple of minutes, and you were set on impounding this vehicle, why didn't you take the opportunity to take a photo of it?
I was driving the car and we were waiting for additional units to come along. I didn't want to exit the vehicle, being the only vehicle on the scene.
Did you have anyone else with you?
Yes, I did. I had my K9 unit Peanut, and I also had Corporal Mackenzie Hayes in the passenger seat.
Do you have a reason as to why your colleagues were unable to perform the basic proof of evidence? By taking a picture, I'm in reference to.
As to why they didn't take a picture?
Yeah, because if you had a traffic stop for that long period of time and it only takes a few seconds to take a picture, why was that opportunity not taken?
Well, not every opportunity is taken, but as I said, you deciding to jump into the driver's seat and then moving on when you were actually detained at a traffic stop. No, we didn't take the picture, so maybe it was just a missed opportunity, but that's my testimony.
I have more questions. I'm just thinking how I want to word it.
Yeah, take your time.
Question for the bench. Where is the Sentinel in question currently located?
I believe it's in an impound.
Yeah, it's the impound lot. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
I'm just thinking. When the person in the vehicle engaged conversation with you, immediately, who did he refer to as the driver?
Shay Flynn.
Okay. And where did the driver... Sorry. Let me recuse what I was about to say and let me reword it. When the accused operator of the vehicle, Erwin Dundee, said where Shay Flynn, the driver, was, where did Dundee say the driver was?
Objection. He already testified, asked, and answered.
It's clarification, and I don't believe this bit was mentioned because
it was. He said Bahama.
I did.
You
said
did say
she exited the. You said to me when she was in the car. You said she left the vehicle. I didn't see her leave the vehicle. You said she ran west across the street. Didn't you see her? And you said she's gone to Bahama Mamas.
Okay, my question is then, when Shay Flynn arrived on scene, where did she come from?
She came from west on Marathon from, if you were looking for the answer, from the Bahama Mamas direction.
So is there a reason why you didn't go to check that location for the driver when she was there the entire time?
She was never present on the scene for the full initial traffic stop on North Rockford. She was never there.
That's not my question. My question was, why didn't you go and check Bahama Mamas for the driver when I told you the driver was there the entire time?
Because we were the only unit on the scene initially, and we were engaged in the detainment of you at the traffic stop on North Rockford. We did not get additional units arriving until you would further move the car east onto Marathon.
You requested additional units, correct?
Yes, we did.
When those additional units arrived, where did they go?
They parked directly behind me at the traffic stop.
So at no point in time did you ever order any officer when that backup did arrive and Shay Flynn had not been found to ever go to the Bahama Mamas in the first place where I told you the person was?
No, I did not. Shay Flynn was never on the scene initially.
When?
My question is, why didn't you take the due diligence to look for the driver?
In the interest of officer safety, it is in our interest and our safety to have additional units there behind us on any traffic stop in the event that something was to go wrong.
So when you had those additional units, why didn't you do the due diligence to double check to find the driver?
Objection. Counsel doesn't like what he's hearing, so he's constantly asking the same question over and over again.
Counter, that is not the same question over and over again. Well, as we have here in testimony, I have said where the driver is the entire time, but the officer never took their due diligence to go find that person. If they had taken the 3 minutes to go look in that area, which they never did, the situation would have panned out incredibly differently, and I would have never been under arrest because they would have found the truth. But they don't like it that they've just been outsmarted because they realize the lies and cracks are being shown right now. It is simple. They had information to where the driver is.
Has already testified twice about this situation.
He's answered this question multiple times. The issue is he might not be answering the way you want him to answer, but he has answered the question. So I'm going to move on. We're going to move on from this line of questioning. Anything else, Owen?
Yeah, I do. When Shay Flynn eventually did show up, was Shay able to explain her story of events?
No, she was directed to step away from the scene. She wasn't a part of the scene. She wasn't seen at the initial traffic stop, nor was she seen in or exiting the vehicle. So no, she was not part of it. I did not ask her questioning on the scene. I already stated in my testimony that I asked her to remove the mask and to leave the scene. It was an active scene.
Officer, do you believe if you didn't see it, therefore it cannot be true?
If I didn't see it, it can't be true.
Objection, confusing, and argumentative.
What?
Wait, but question from the bench. Question from the bench, Owen. I'm gonna ask this very distinctly and easily, right? I'm not tricking you, Mr. Michaels. This is just the way. This is the question, right?
Yes.
Is it possible? I'm not asking if it's likely. I'm just asking merely, is it possible there was a driver in the vehicle other than Owen Dundee?
No. We were behind the car the whole time. We did not see a driver exit and run west towards Bahama Mamas.
I have another question I'm just thinking. Define behind the vehicle the whole time.
From when the vehicle was in motion, going northbound on North Rockford past colorful parking, at a considerable speed that wouldn't have been safe for anybody to exit the vehicle safely, the vehicle came to a stop and nobody exited the vehicle. There was just you in the passenger seat, which we believe that you had left the driver's seat and slid over to the passenger seat. We did not see anybody else exit the vehicle from the time we had eyes on it.
Okay, I have some more questions still. What time was it when you saw this vehicle?
Objection, relevance.
No, it's very
Time
relevant.
is-
I understand, but this has relevance. Your Honor, you have to go with this one. It's question, okay? It's very simple.
Two questions. Two questions. Okay, I'll give you two
Okay.
questions.
Okay. Question number 1. What time was it when? What time was it when you saw the vehicle?
Objection, confusing.
Not. It's very simple. Can this officer not tell the time?
In city time, what?
No, sorry. Oh,
what
my
type
bad.
of time?
Was it daytime or nighttime? Is a better question.
Nighttime.
It was nighttime. Were you wearing? Were you, as pictured in the photo to my top right, are you wearing sunglasses at night?
Objection, relevance.
The glasses that I'm wearing do not impede my vision at night.
Sunglasses
The glasses,
at night.
The glasses I'm
There's
wearing
an objection
are not
on the table. There is an objection on the table. You're wearing. This is a valid question. Sunglasses. Okay, there's an object. Look, the objection. What was the objection again?
Relevance.
Relevance. They say that it is impossible that Shay Flynn could have gotten out of this car. I am questioning this officer's eyesight. They are wearing something that makes the whole city, that makes their eyesight darker during nighttime, where it is almost impossible to see during nighttime. I believe it is possible that this officer's vision was impaired.
Oh my gosh.
And prosecution's argument is the fact that it was on a well-lit street that is populated and easy for anybody to see anything on the road.
I'd like to strike that objection. She only has one eye. I don't think she can talk about how good vision is.
I have 2 eyes.
You have an eye
I'm
patch.
just making sure my eye is perfectly healing.
Breathe. We're all gonna calm down. Now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna add to the official court record that Chaz Michaels is that dude that wears sunglasses at night.
Your Honor, respectfully, these are not tinted to be dark. These are shooting glasses with a yellow tint. They are not.
Oh, you've got gunner glasses. Are you trying to cut out blue light so your eyes don't get strained?
Exactly, Your Honor.
Okay, well, adding to the official court record that Chaz Michaels is a bitch baby. He's afraid of a little bit of blue light.
Your Honor, I have a
objection.
motion.
I'm not
Say it with
a
your chest. No, say it with your chest.
Objection. I'm not a bitch.
I said you were a bitch baby.
Say that for people.
Say
up
it with
top,
your chest,
yo.
Your Honor.
It's actually damaging.
Your Honor, I have a motion from the gallery.
Oh, what's up?
Motion to enter Bob Eagle here as bailiff for this matter.
Wait, what?
Okay,
No.
Bob.
Wait, what?
Bob, come do your work.
Oh,
Come on, chat. That's a good argument. That's a good argument,
Your Honor,
chat.
can I get
That's a
back that I'm a
good. That's
bitch
a
baby
good
stricken from the
argument.
record?
Okay.
He's wearing sunglasses at night.
Deny that. Deny that.
For wearing gunners at night?
Gunners
I
at
wear
night.
them all through my shift.
His
If he's
vision
gonna be
could
marked as a
be
bitch
impaired.
baby, then everybody that
There's a
wears
lot of bitch
sunglasses
babies
in
then,
the city
Your
are
Honor.
going to be marked as baby.
Well, I rightfully agree with that. I don't wear sunglasses. Look at my selfies. Am I wearing sunglasses at night? No, I'm not, because I'm a sane person.
With a dirty shirt.
Not
It is a
everyone can
little
afford
stained,
this.
Owen. It is. Did you lose control of a sandwich or something?
Look,
Your shirt.
look. When you run out of towels, look, it's a towel. It's a
When you
rag.
run out of towel.
You can look. If it's white, it can be used to clean shit, right?
Your Honor, let the record show that Erwin Dundee is a dirty bitch for wearing that shirt.
Add that to the record, Stone.
You know what? I don't mind being a dude. I invite you to not look inside my stash, but I do invite you to look inside my property. My house is spotless, okay?
It is so.
I respectfully deny that. Thank you.
Okay. But back on track, I think it is a very vital. The objection has not been ruled or sustained. I think it is very important to question the officer's eyesight when he is wearing eyesight impairments. Yes, they can help during the day, but
Owen.
it's
Owen,
obvious at night.
I get where you're going. I get the inference. Mr. Eagle, if Owen continues this line, you're going to have to rein him in. Be prepared.
Okay.
Yeah, step up, Bob.
Okay.
Yeah, come on, Bob.
So wait, is it? Did that question work, Your Honor, or not?
I'm not telling you if it worked. I'm telling you I get what you're getting at.
Oh, I thought
So we
you
can
were
move on.
sustaining it. Okay, but there's an objection on the table, and you haven't ruled on it.
And I'm hand waving it away because I get what everyone's saying, and we're just going to move on. So we're not here all day with Mr. Michaels and his delicate eyeballs.
I asked him a question. Can he answer it or not?
Can you?
tinted doesn't necessarily.
Look,
Am I visually impaired?
Order in the court.
Look, I think the judge understands what I'm putting down. We'll just get to that second bit of questioning. I asked the first one, is it nighttime? They said yes. The second question is,
was he wearing sunglasses? He said yes. Let's move on.
Okay, we'll move on. He was wearing sunglasses at night. Let's move on. Do you believe that your eyesight is perfectly fine with those sunglasses on?
Absolutely. I have perfect 20/20 vision.
I have more questions. I'm thinking.
Objection, creation of a material fact.
I'll allow it. Sorry.
I've got no more questions for now.
Okay, fantastic. Mr. Michaels, you may step down. Thank you for your testimony here
Your
today. Anybody else?
I can go up, but I'm pretty much going to say the same thing that he said.
If you don't think you've got anything to add that hasn't already been said, we're good.
She has an eye. That's good.
Have an eye that is also not pretty much wearing any sunglasses.
Yeah, but you're missing one.
Street.
You don't got 20/20 vision.
I'm
You got
not
10/10
missing
vision.
one. You fucking.
You're wearing an eye patch.
They couldn't even see me run up.
Sort it out, Eagle. Sort it out.
Okay, order in the court. Please stop badgering each other. Thank you. All right. Court order has been reestablished, Your Honor.
Prosecution.
Questionable.
You simply parked the car, and then you went to Bahama Mamas, and then they showed up.
You need
That's
to
all
go
you need
over
to
any of
say.
the evidence that you've got compiled in your report and point anything out before you.
The stopping in the middle of the road never happened. Okay,
Well,
just
prosecution
act
would
like
like
it
to
never
show
happened.
that Erwin Dundee has. Let me just pull it up. He has a suspended license. He currently has 24 points on his license.
Can I object?
Yeah, it was revoked 2 days ago. It's there. It's on the MDW.
That actually helps my case, which is why I'm the passenger seat in the car. The vehicle was always parked. It never rolled to a stop.
And that's been noted.
It was never illegally parked. Where you found the car is where it always
And then
was.
there's nothing else for us to highlight.
So they're gonna say that the car rolled to a stop and I got in the car and
Then let's
drove.
move
Just
over
say
to the
you parked the
defense.
car, and then you drove. Then you walked
What
to
are we
Bahama
doing?
Mamas
Who's
with me in
giving
the passenger
testimony?
seat.
You have a witness. Are we calling Miss Flynn?
Can I talk? But do I get to talk?
Do you wish to talk?
You
Do you
can
wish
talk.
to waive your Fifth Amendment right and give testimony here today?
Oh God!
If at any point during your testimony you decided to then claim your Fifth Amendment rights, your entire testimony will be stricken from the record.
I'm thinking, because usually it's a mistake if I do talk, and it's also a mistake if I don't talk.
Tough one.
So what you're saying, Owen, is every time you open your mouth, it's a mistake.
I'm not gonna talk. I'm gonna call up my first witness, Shay Flynn.
Okay, Miss Flynn has been sworn in. We're gonna do this the same way the last time happened,
Shay.
right? So you've seen what everyone else has done.
Shay, don't
All you gotta do is tell me the fuck happened today.
Okay. So I was in the car. We used, unfortunately, our buddy's car because I cannot pay my asset fees with cash. So we had to use.
Which buddy? Whose car?
It's Tommy Puff's car.
Thank you. Okay.
Okay.
He was the unfortunate friend. Since then, we got in the car. We started driving. My stomach took a sudden turn for the worse. I went and I parked, and then I ran into Bahama Mama because I had to use the restroom. Yes.
You got tummy problems.
Yes, I had stomach problems. You want?
You
yes.
got the shits. You got the
yes,
shits.
I
Miss
had the
Flynn?
shits. Is that what you want to know? Yes.
I mean,
It was unfortunate. It happens.
She had
Anyway,
the
do you want me to talk you through what happened in there?
Oh, do we need to hear that?
I think we do.
Can I just do objection
yes.
scope? Can we
Hey,
not,
opening
like, no,
testimony.
Did you wanna
Opening
know
testimony
about it?
completely
I was gonna
matters.
zoom past.
Completely matters.
relevance? Like,
Okay.
she already said she went to the bathroom. I've
So
got
what
enough
happened?
shit today.
Okay. Let's move on from the bubble guts.
Okay. Anyway, on my way back to the vehicle, I was thinking about
Shay's
how I was about to take Dundee somewhere nice. I come up, I see the red and blues.
Wait. Are you telling me that in your post-diarrhea clarity, what you were thinking about was taking Erwin out for a date?
Do you?
Objection!
What do you think this is?
No!
You got the shit sweats going on, and you're coming out feeling a bit rank, and you're like, oh, me and Owen go somewhere nice.
Jesus Christ, Shay. First you wanted to fuck Finn, now you want to fuck me? Okay, you just got something from Bondi, boys?
Whoa!
Just moving
I
down
didn't
the
know
ladder,
we
to
were-
be honest.
Okay.
Wow.
We're airing out all my literal shit today. Okay.
I was gonna say, if it's dirty laundry, you've got to wipe better.
Hi, Kieran.
Oh God. Okay.
Oh, boy,
I'm just gonna anyway, move right along that. No, I was not taking him on a date.
Somewhere nice.
Glad you stopped by.
Fuck
Yeah,
me.
I was taking him to Swallow. Unrelated.
You're going to buy sex toys?
Oh.
He was admiring
That's where
this
you were taking me!
crochet. He didn't know about. He was admiring this
I love
crochet
this.
butt plug I got from there.
That was a secret between
and so
us!
I wanted to get.
You just gotta
You
put me
didn't
on
know
blast.
that's where we were headed. It was just gonna.
The court is gonna have stricken from the record in all its entirety for all
I'm trying
time.
to give as much detail to the court.
The visual of a crocheted butt plug and diarrhea.
Well, I do. It hasn't been used, but I do have it on me if you would like to look at it. Okay, we'll skip that part.
You were gonna use
Anyway.
were you using the butt plug where you had the shits?
Objection, skip.
Skipping.
About-
We're skipping.
Okay.
This is a lot going on right now.
So you just told me to move past to where I got to the officers.
Please.
You getting to the officer.
Whatever you do.
Okay. I just want to say that no one noticed until I had fully approached to say they told me to get away from the vehicle. I didn't understand why when the car was parked. I was just told to get away, and in the confusion, I was asked a few times, but I did move away. Not understanding why, but figured if anything, we would have our day in court.
Shay's actually doing really good.
And I went along my business.
Yeah.
Valid answer.
I have a question from the bench. So, Miss Flynn, you ran into Bahamas Mamas to use the facilities. Since you returned, anything jump out to you other than the fact that the police were there?
Anything else stick out to me? It was nighttime. I was thinking about my life choices.
Oh God.
I was thinking about the previous other stuff. I see the car, see officers. I see a really cute little dog.
Okay.
Trying to think of anything else.
I know what a butt plug is, but what's a crotchet
No.
butt plug?
Not that I could think of.
I don't know if Grayson's helping or
Then we'll
trying
ask
to fool her.
Mr. Dundee if you have any direct questions for your witness before we move on to cross-examination.
I do have many questions for Miss Shay Flynn here. Question
Throw 'em,
number
slap 'em
one.
at me.
Why do you think it's okay to talk about the butt plug nonsense when that was a secret between us, Shay?
Objection, this is skipped.
Oh,
This is skipped.
my bad. Okay, sorry. I'll get to the other bit of questioning. I apologize.
We can talk about that later, though.
Yeah, we'll talk about that later. Was Erwin Dundee operating a motor vehicle at any point in time in this interaction?
No. I
you-
was. I have a driver's license.
When you mean you were, what vehicle were you driving? Were you driving the vehicle that's pictured on the screen behind you?
Yes. To my right, there is a black car. I was driving that black car. Don't ask me what type it is. I am bad at vehicles.
And that vehicle, you parked it right there in that picture?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. When you came back to after your butt plug gas shit nonsense and Bahama Mamas.
The butt plug was not involved.
Yeah, whatever you
In
say.
anyway.
Skip
I just want to make that.
Oh God, please.
So
I just don't want that to be on my record, okay?
when you came back and you saw the police, did you try to explain that you were the driver?
Yeah, I tried to, but they just told me to leave.
And did you comply?
Yes.
When you had parked the vehicle, had it moved at all from when you left to when you had returned?
No.
Were you speeding at any point in time? Were you going above the speed limit of 35 miles an hour?
I don't know what this crazy mind's doing.
Wait, what?
Probably.
Oh, you can't recall. Is that your answer? You cannot
I
recall?
cannot recall, honestly.
Your speed. You cannot
Thoughts
recall
were
your
in the
speed.
sky.
Okay.
No, because who keeps track of that when they're thinking of all the wonders they're about to get their best buddy?
Okay.
Maybe a little irresponsible?
Did you witness Erwin Dundee ever be in the driver's seat?
No, because that'd be weird.
I don't think I got any more questions.
Okay, cross-examination.
Hell yeah. All right. What street did you get out of the car from?
Objection asked and answered in about 27 different testimonies at this point. The pictures on the dam, you can
Not
see
her
right there. North
testimony,
Rockford, Marathon Avenue, right there on the screen. Okay, it's been asked and answered. 50 times.
Objection overruled. I want to hear the answer directly from this witness.
Bahama Mama Street, North Rockford.
Are you sure that's where Bahama Mama's is?
Objection badgering. Miss Shea does not know the street names. Exactly. I don't know what street I parked my car on. I remember
I was at
where it
EMT.
is.
We lived off a destination.
You lived off the destination. She knows where it is. She cannot exactly remember the street. Not everyone notes the street name. People just remember where it is. Okay, objection. It doesn't mean that she doesn't know where she parked the car. She just can't recall the street. Okay, that's my objection.
Objection and counsel's testifying. You just
Counsel is testifying. I am going to sustain that objection.
no,
and strike
I was-
all of that commentary.
Okay, well, I'm going to object again. Why is James here?
Osvaldo, what the fuck? Osvaldo! What the fuck you got?
Bob?
Adam?
Bailiff. Where's Bob?
I'm so
Adam?
freaking confused. I'm so
My
lost.
husband?
Where's
You guys
Bob
need to get
Eagle?
out of
Randall.
That
Been a while.
motherfucker. Did he leave because he's scared of Erwin?
That
If
bitch.
he left because he's
Looks like
scared
it.
of Erwin, I'm going to get him fired.
Okay.
I'll go beat him up right now. Judge,
I can't.
Bob is
Thank you,
bitch
Wayne.
made. We all know that.
Okay, how about this? I'll re-ask the question. No, I'm not asking a question. I've lost my mind.
Oh, I'm asking.
No,
Yeah,
you're
you-
asking the
you
question.
already had
I will
your chance.
I
You
will
already had-
rephrase the
it's my turn.
objection.
It's my turn.
I'm
you
rephrasing the
talking, Erwin, but
objection.
you gotta give me a chance.
Step up. Get in.
I'm not putting any crochet things in his mouth. He might get a weird idea about it.
Look, the objection
Yeah, that's probably a
is
good idea.
evidence. Look, I'm going to ask and answer again, and the objection is we already know what street it is on. It's in the picture. We already know this, and she may not remember the streets, okay? It's asked and answered.
It's not asked and answered, and she's going to answer the questions. If she can't answer, she can, I do not recall. Ask the question, get an answer.
I'm trying to tell her.
Okay, if I didn't have the cheat,
That's
I would say I couldn't tell you.
Okay. How far did you run to get to Bahama Mama's?
Objection.
Pretty
Already
far.
stated in testimony. She already said that she ran to Bahama Mamas in her opening testimony.
It's not the distance of what she was running.
Objection.
running could
Relevance
be-
doesn't matter. Well, what is the angle that we're going to get here? Does it matter how far they
She's-
go? Walk 2
She's
feet, walk
holding
2 miles?
in diarrhea. It is very relevant because if she
They-
is running with diarrhea, at that
We've
point,
already skipped the
she's gonna have
diarrhea
to stop
part.
and squat.
Please respect the
I think,
honor.
it was
guys
the
brought
I
up
think it was
buttholes.
the butt plugs that we were
You
skipping.
need to respect the
I thought we
court.
skipped the diarrhea.
I thought we were skipping the butt plugs.
Well,
Did anyone want to see it?
no.
Can we just skip both
Wait, the
for the love
diarrhea?
of God?
Yeah, I thought it was
Shay,
the
Shay. Before I give you the
Shay,
official
Shay.
answer from the court, is it soggy?
No, it's not soggy. I'm a lady. I wouldn't just
Wayne, you look like
bring
you're a
out
huge
a
fire
baggie full of used items. I bring the
course.
freshest of quality that I would show people. I'm a lady first.
I'm a lady first, she said.
I believe it's a matter of public record. This is not the first time you have blown up a bathroom.
Oh!
Oh,
Damn
I got that
straight!
one. I got that one. That was a good one.
Damn.
I like that one. That was good. Can say multiple.
Damn, William started some fire there. Oh God, hello Oswaldo.
Oh man, who stole my identification card?
That's not what you told the cops. And that's not what you told me.
I
don't know what you're talking
about
about.
this line of question.
Get over the objection. Answer the questions.
Was there a question?
Yeah, the distance you had to run to get the Bahama Mamas.
Objection, relevance.
He just sustained it.
It felt like 1,000 miles. You're holding in lava. Every step, it might come out.
Holding
it feels
in
like
lava,
1,000
she says.
miles.
It's actually not a bad
I couldn't
answer.
tell you if it was 10 feet away from me or 10 miles away from me. It felt
She's
like a
actually doing
while,
pretty
though.
good. It felt pretty good.
It was far. It was really far.
Were you on the main street?
What do you count as a main street?
There's like sidewalks, 2 lanes, 3 lanes, and then like bunch of lights and a bunch of cars driving up and down.
What are you touching me for?
I ran in the street at some point, so I don't think there was a sidewalk then.
Jaywalking! Jaywalking! Jaywalking!
Our prosecution has no more questions.
Okay, fantastic. Do you have any questions from the bench?
I have not been able to tell what he's doing since he got in here. I don't know.
No more questions from the bench. Yeah, you may step down. Thank you for your testimony. It has been enlightening.
In general, I think he does.
Too enlightening.
Thank you.
TMI.
I appreciate the chance the bench has given me to speak.
Important things heard here today. Owen, would you like to go over any evidence before we retire to deliberate?
I guess you could probably say what I'm going to say. I want you to finish the sentence.
Objection.
Go. Hi. Here is the... Okay. You want to finish this sentence? You already know what I'm going to say. I'd like to point to the lack of what? Actually, you're just going to bang the hammer and say evidence, and then you're going to fuck me over, so I'm not going to waste your time, and I'm just going to say it. I like to point to the fact that the police had multiple opportunities to do their due diligence and take a photo of this suspected illegally parked vehicle. Yet, they have completely failed to. Once again, they stated that they had a couple of minutes to take a photo, and they didn't take that opportunity. And it's very convenient for them to, you know, say, oh, but the car moved. When, and look, just, the car's not illegally parked, and none of them said I was driving it. That's the only evidence I want to point out to. Do we get final speeches? I love those things. What the fuck are you doing? I want a closing argument.
Prosecution want a closing?
Adam!
I guess.
Okay, prosecution, let's do closings. When you're ready, step up, let's do
That is
closings.
Adam. I don't know if he's okay.
Before we begin, I'm going to give you 1 second to do this. Mr. Randall, how you doing, James? You good?
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question. Did Bobby Charles just remove his penis and urinate in my courthouse?
Yes.
He plucked it
What
and
the
threw it at the
Warrant
wall.
placing for vandalism of government property, contempt of court for Bobby Charles.
He removed his whole
I
penis. I've never seen someone detach it like that.
I hate it. Is that physically possible without dying?
What is the blind guy doing?
I think
When you are
something
ready,
bad's
let's do
happening to
closings.
Adam.
Can't see.
Yeah. I
Today, the
agree.
argument is whether or not Erwin Dundee is too afraid of getting a failure to stop or a failure to obey a traffic control device. At no point in time has he brought up any statement or evidence showing that there was any type of obstructions.
Chaz,
Prosecution.
can
Hi,
you
Adam.
detain that man,
Prosecution
please?
Was able to
Mr. Charles?
have multiple individuals state that
Bobby,
Erwin Dundee was not compliant with
Jason, you
police
cuffs.
officers. Erwin Dundee was searching the vehicle, tampering with the
God
vehicle,
bless him.
while officers told him to stop. Chaz Michaels and me, because I endorsed Chaz Michaels' message, has been direct witness to Erwin Dundee.
Could have 70,000 fucking people back there shut the fuck up? I can't hear a goddamn word. Thank you.
failure to obey by police officers' demands while he was on North Rockford Drive, sitting in the passenger seat of the vehicle. He refused to get out of the vehicle due to him not wanting to get it impounded.
My window
Then
was open.
Shay also
strengthens
the statement by saying that she ran to Bahama Mamas and then came back when police officers were already questioning Erwin Dundee and attempting to get him out of the vehicle, which means that Erwin Dundee was the only person capable of moving the vehicle from North Rockford Drive to Marathon. He was the only person through Chaz Michaels and my endorsed statement of Chaz Michaels' message to be in the vehicle on North Rockford. No one was seen leaving the vehicle. There was no obstructions. And officers were able to question people in the car seconds after they turned on their lights and sirens. So today, Erwin Dundee is guilty for being scared of a failure to obey a traffic control device. Prosecution rests.
Closing arguments from the defense.
Yes, boo!
Your
I'm
face.
trying to leave. Ladies and gentlemen, they and thems of the courtroom. What you have seen here is the police are resorting to fear as being evidence. They lack evidence so much that they are coming down to emotions and feelings, something that they have so fragile at because of their bruised egos when they're printed wrong. They don't mention the evidence they provided. They only talk about what I don't have. And what I do have is that I'm innocent until proven guilty. And I find it highly, highly interesting and funny that they claim that I was driving a car and speeding. They say that I parked a car illegally. But you know what they haven't done? Proven any of it. They have speed radars in their car. They don't got it. They said the car was parked. They didn't take a picture. And they say that I'm scared of getting a traffic ticket. These are the same people who said I couldn't get the evidence because of officer safety. I needed backup. So I highly doubt that they are going to say that I am scared and that's why I'm here today when they couldn't do their due diligence because they were scared to get out the car and take a photo of whatever incriminating thing happened in front of them. I think it's awfully convenient as well to just say, hey, you know, he moved the car, therefore it's true. They say that I went ahead today and disobeyed a peace officer. But how can I disobey a peace officer in a lawful order that is not lawful? When a car is not illegally parked, what lawful jurisdiction do you have over someone who has not committed any crimes? Tampering with evidence? What evidence? What has been tampered with? Not a single piece of evidence has been pointed out to today. Not even talked about. Not even mentioned. Not a gun, not a car, not a phone, nothing has been talked about. No evidence has been disrupted. No evidence has been located. No evidence has been identified or even listed. All these charges, completely false and fake because they didn't like that some scumbag criminal like myself is outsmarting them. And when the truth came walking up trying to explain the entire thing, they pushed them away because they knew that if Shay started testifying, the reality is they wouldn't be able to push any charges on Dundee. I told him that Shay was the driver. I told him where Shay was, but they didn't care about Shay. They don't care about getting the truth. They don't care about getting the justice. They just care about pushing down the guy they fucking hate the most. Ain't that goddamn right over there? Ain't it right? You know it's true. You don't know who I am, but you seem to know me, so you're speaking over me. You don't like it when you're wrong, do you?
Well, you're speaking over me all the time, so I'm just doing what you do to me back at you.
And so I end this here.
Once again, Bob Eagle, not here.
I end this closing statement with saying...
And why are you letting this shit show unfold, Bob?
Yeah, what the
why
fuck,
are you reining
Bob?
people in?
Bob, get a fucking grip,
I don't think
man!
it needs to be reined in. I think it's just fine the way he is. Please don't hurt me.
Okay.
Bob, raise your left hand.
That's right. Okay.
Do you swear in the firm testimony you're about to receive is truth, the whole truth, and nothing but truth under pain of penalty of perjury, so help you, I don't know, curvy elephant?
Sure, yes.
Okay. Why are you so tentative? Why are you all scared? Who are you scared of, Bob?
Yeah, Bob.
I plead the fifth.
No, the fifth only counts if it's against legal incrimination against crimes. I'm not asking you about crimes. I'm asking you who you are scared of in this courtroom. Who's stopping you doing your job?
I have a gun.
Are you threatening me?
Dundee, no, Dundee's scared me. I'm just stating the fact that I do have a gun.
He threatened him.
Jesus Christ,
no,
Bob.
But I
Bob,
just
rein it in, or I'm going to make
Okay.
you have a meeting with Pixie, and we'll see if you have to move to Parsons for a while.
Wait, what? No,
Jesus.
please. Oh, no.
Bob does not stand for
Okay,
power.
right. I've got everything I need. I'm going to go back and deliberate. While that happens, I'm going to leave Pixie Plum in charge of the courthouse. Pixie, do me a favor. Question this shithead, Bobby Charles, and find out why he urinated in my courthouse.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Your Honor, I have a narrow
Bobby
urethra.
Charles, sir. He's not a real human.
That should mean you can't pee.
Hi.
Yeah, it should be the other way around.
So
Welcome
why
back
are you
for the
urinating?
I have a narrow urethra, Your Honor.
And that prevents you from putting on.
Okay, so actually,
adult
no.
diapers to keep
I'll
you
probably be
from
free to go,
urinating
honestly.
all over the place?
Yes, Your Honor.
At this point.
Chat, what do we reckon? Am I a free
Probably
man?
You don't know how to purchase.
Am I a free man, chat, or am I going
I
back?
can't afford them, Your Honor.
You could go to the hospital.
You did really good.
Provide you with adult
Thank you. I hope I got it right.
You did good. It reminds you've actually. And I've had wine
Wait,
up
if you
there.
have a
I've
narrow
had
urethra, shouldn't
Coop
that make
up
it
there,
harder to
and they
pee?
all threw. You went up there, and I was expecting you to throw, but you actually didn't, and you did a very good job.
Bob.
Have you?
Thank you.
Have you had that exam?
Oh, that was so cute.
Yes, I
I
have.
said a lot.
What
Yeah,
I don't
just
think I can make them uncomfortable
I
enough.
was
then.
I was trying to point you away,
in
like
an
when I was saying
alleyway, Your Honor.
objection, facts already in evidence. It's already pictured up there. See, it says North Rockford Drive, Marathon
Yeah.
Avenue. I was trying to point you towards it, like, hey, there's the
Is that
answer.
hurting your brain?
Yeah, that helped.
You know what? I'm starting to feel
I
better.
was just trying to.
Yeah.
I just wanted to make it sound a little bit believable, like how would I know
I
what
still think
street
you
it
should
was,
get
you
yourself
know,
examined at the
EMT.
hospital. One of the fine
Don't know
doctors
street
at,
name.
Simone
Yeah,
Memorial
yeah.
could-
Yeah,
I think we're
that
gonna
I-
lose because officer said so.
This
But
isn't
basically,
about what you think. This is about what you should do.
Your Honor.
Oh, look at
No,
that.
I
bird.
believe.
James, don't.
I believe in our
God.
justice
No
system.
joking.
Well, I'm hoping to have it like, well, the stop wasn't
You are
viable in the
a
first
goofy
place
guy.
because
gotta
you
get
didn't
outta
admit to
here.
speeding and they don't have any proof that speeding happened. So therefore, how could the stop be? But I didn't get to put that in my closing statement because I got cut off by the SBS in the room.
Well,
Here's the president.
Do you got mud butt?
Hi, President.
All right. Do I have what?
Do you have mud butt? Do you got swamp ass back
No,
there?
no, no.
You reach around and fucking clean it?
that makes us. Okay, that.
I do
oh my
that?
God, that was eye opening.
Do you actually have
ready.
diarrhea?
He doesn't need to be moving around.
Wait, actually, no, you weren't
No!
there. Never mind, I forgot. I'd see you lied so good, even I believed it was the truth.
I just like, who would lie about it in front of so many
What job
people?
is that?
Why were you in
Help
Toledo?
Help
Okay,
this
right.
man find what he's.
I live. I
Right,
have a
it's-
motel
okay.
up there,
Everyone behind the line.
and that's where I do
Holy
my
fuck, Bob! You're the worst fucking bailiff person I've ever seen in my goddamn
I'm
life.
Sorry. Please don't
He
hurt
really
me.
is.
I don't think your mother could even love how shit of a job you're doing right now.
Just please, okay, please don't hurt me. I'll do it better.
Bob, I thought you went to war.
Okay.
I did.
I hope I win. If I win this, this will be the. I think I've lost because it's gonna. Usually, if I speak, it bites me in the ass. If I lie, if I don't speak, it bites me
He's
in the
the
ass.
president.
Usually,
He can
me
do whatever
speaking
he
or not
wants to.
speaking bites me in the fucking ass, and I can't tell when it's the right time to talk,
think
but it's not the right time to
president can
talk.
do whatever
So,
they want to.
why,
Presidential
why
pardons.
Are you
I
urinating
think
in
you
the,
made some good points.
Let's go back to that.
Well,
Plus, that was fun, and I'm hoping for a good ending.
Your Honor.
I think I'm fucked.
It's a
I think I should have
my
testified.
bladder was full. I had to piss, Your Honor.
Right. So.
I feel like you
normally when
did, but
have
that's
to
probably.
Urinate.
I feel like you did it in a way.
Hey, the thing is, Grayson's
yeah,
a good
next time.
judge. Like, every time I've lost with Grayson, he'll tell me why,
pee,
and I'll
Your
go
Honor.
like, usually I'll actually agree with him. I'm like, fuck,
Spot where it is
that's a good point.
acceptable
I didn't
to
think about that.
urinate in public?
Usually he picks me apart. Yo,
Possibly.
bud guy, how you going, man?
You made a really good point with the sunglasses and the eye
You having
patch. Like,
trouble remembering how you
how could they reasonably be
I know
able
where
to
I
see
usually
at
urinate
night?
at, Your Honor, but it
Yeah.
was all the way in
How can
Sammy
you
Shores.
see at
Could've
night
made
when
the
you were
drive.
wearing sunglasses?
Provides doubt.
So you found it acceptable to just
Oh,
urinate where you were.
Nathan's a good judge. So usually, whatever he rules, I
Uncontrollable,
usually
Your
go
Honor.
along with it.
Yeah.
But I'm completely in the wrong, and I'm
It is
trying to outsmart them
controllable
by cops'
with adult
incompetence.
diapers.
That's, I can't afford those, Your
It-
Honor.
it's
My
a
insurance-
pretty
my
good
insurance
argument.
won't cover.
I'm looking forward to what they say.
I would suggest going to the hospital and you
So honestly, it goes either way. I'm
Probably for free,
50-50, but
if not,
I'll go root for us.
I'm not the one on
I
trial
just hope,
here,
I hope
Your Honor.
Grayson just goes, well, the initial stop
Actually,
wasn't
you are.
lawful,
Yes,
so
you are.
therefore,
Yeah.
or it's fruit of the poisonous tree.
No. Not acceptable.
But
As
I
stated
don't know.
previously, that only applies to criminal matters.
I plead the fifth, Your Honor.
This is just embarrassing.
Until my legal
Yeah,
aid is
I
here.
didn't know what right they had to tow the
Your
vehicle.
legal aid.
Yes.
Who's your legal aid, Bobby
I
Charles?
gotta understand this, the speeding
What
to
the
a
fuck?
degree, but like towing, I don't understand.
Will the judge sniff the crumbs? Oh my god, chatting your crumbs.
I think he's in court right now. We're still
And
in the cells.
in the cells.
I
If I
need a
didn't have
goddamn
to go, I would have.
Probably.
But where were you when I sent the email here inside this
So the
courthouse?
next time you have to urinate, what is it that you? what are
Usually
you going
during that time of day, I have
If
to
I have a
fly
vehicle,
out really
I'll drive
quick.
to my designated urinating spot.
Oh, so I got you in a good
Luckily,
time.
like I was, luckily, like I
can't get
flew
to a
back in
designated
just in
urinating
time.
spot.
Otherwise, when I left, I would have tried way bit
no.
more to.
I haven't thought that far ahead.
No.
Bobby Charles,
like,
you know
yeah,
those
yeah,
we were
things that
calling you,
used to
you weren't
walk
picking
other
up. I'm
people
like, I
with,
guarantee
or
you,
used to
Shay
urinate
is
in,
busy.
right, buddy?
But I know she'll be here soon. Because like you disappear for like 20
toilet,
minutes and then you
Mom?
come back.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, it's just a very unfortunate time. But luckily,
I'll consider
got
it
right
next time.
back
Consider it.
just in time.
Just
Why
in
wouldn't
time.
I'm standing on your guys' side here for legal. Okay, going to the side.
I have a feeling I'm gonna lose.
Wait, what?
Your Honor, I'm truly sorry for my actions.
I
Oh,
think
that's pretty good.
I'm
How-
gonna lose.
How sorry are you?
Which one?
What's the worst they could
can
do right
understand,
now
Your
at this point?
Going forward.
I might end up
Yeah, you
going to
wouldn't
jail.
Your Honor, I will
Well,
not
this
piss on
is-
any old person's leg ever again.
But does it this time count like towards any time you would serve in jail?
I think I'll have my time served because it was like 20 months, but they were hitting me with that. They hit me with that book.
I'll use a public toilet, Your Honor.
And if you
Nice.
can't and you're having problems with your urethra,
How much is it going to be
Possibly
to
go to
get
the
his
hospital and get that
car
checked. That was a
out
lie, Your Honor.
impound? I haven't had to get a car
I have
out.
no
I
idea.
understand. That's perjury.
My
I'll
urethra
I'll
is
throw him
not
in jail.
narrow, Your Honor.
straight to jail with you, Bobby. Straight to jail.
Chat, did you enjoy this court case, regardless if it wins or loses? What did you guys think of it? Did you guys have fun? Yeah, I'm just pretend I'm sleeping while I'm talking to the chat. Yes, loved it. You had fun. Entertaining. Yes. Best trial I've seen. Oh, chat, come on. That fucking sunglasses argument was fucking great. You got sunglasses at night. Like, come on. I caught him out. Your vision is impaired. You got sunglasses at fucking night, man. I wanted to call. It always annoys me. People wearing sunglasses at night pisses me off. It annoys me. Everyone wears sunglasses. It's why I stopped wearing them. Because everyone's got fucking sunglasses on no matter where the fuck they are. They never bothered to take it off. We're inside and wearing sunglasses. It's goofy as fuck. Everyone's wearing their hat indoors. The hats are on indoors. The fucking glasses are on indoors. My hat's on indoors. I gotta take my hat off. There we go. Be respectful. Explosive run, sunglasses at night, crotchet, butt plug, James Randall, the case at the door. Then there's this fucking dude going around in the wheelchair. Goofy yeah, they look fucking goofy fucking hat, man. A cop's got their glasses on, and I'm gonna call them out.
disorder.
Adam!
I got a question. Why do people wear hats and sunglasses indoors?
Because I'm cooler than you.
But you look like an idiot. You're inside a building.
Sleeps like the wind.
Yes, sir, I am.
Bro, you literally took your hat off 10
Why do
seconds
you-
ago. What is
My hat was
legal?
on. My hat was. You're wearing a hat right now, Wayne.
Yeah, I am wearing a hat. I always wear a hat.
I mean, like, but you look dumb. You're inside.
Bob, why are you
don't need a
wearing
hat.
sunglasses inside?
Yeah, why are you wearing
That's why
sunglasses
There's lights.
inside?
outside wearing a hat.
Why would
But if
you
you're
not
outside,
wear
it makes
sunglasses inside? This is where they're designed for.
Indoors?
I can see the
That's
shade.
right.
Is it really that bright in here?
Oh, it's so.
It is.
Have you not seen these fluorescent lightings? They're super bright. I mean, just look up.
Oh.
All the
They're fine with the
chandeliers.
plate.
Okay. Talk to me. What did he do? What he admitted to?
Oh, he admitted to a lot of stuff. He admitted to lying to me.
Lied
James?
to Dr. Pixie.
It's not what it
Jane.
looks like. I'm just making sure
kinda
his
looking
hair
like you're-
is kempt.
I want
Yes,
to.
Did we come to a conclusion that he pissed on James Randall?
Yes,
Please
Your Honor, I
pardon me.
pissed on James Randall.
I didn't
In
even know
my
that's what this
courthouse,
was
yeah.
about.
Yes, I did, Your Honor.
That's terrorism because it's
I don't
politically
know what I-
motivated because you pissed on the president. Case closed.
Kind of feel like he can take whatever he wants from you if that's the case.
I'm gonna get terrorism. Yeah, you fucking. I'm gonna get fucking
I
terrorism.
was
Watch,
wondering-
watch,
I was
watch,
wondering
watch.
why I was being asked.
Okay, at the very least, I want him charged with vandalism of government property. He's
This is-
admitted
this is
in
him,
open
not
court
me. This
to
is him, not me.
pissing in open court. That's vandalism of government property. You're also getting contempt of court for doing this while court was in session. You understand, Mr. Charles? And I am rapidly losing my patience, so it's going to be $20,000 and
Oh, God.
200 months. Next time, Mr. Charles, you pull this shit, we're going to 50 and 500, and then 100, and then we'll start talking years. Do you understand me?
Yeah.
200, 200?
months.
200, 20.
Oh, God.
Oh God, bro, that's like
Your
4
parents love
hours.
XDOC.
That's 4 hours of jail time. I'm gonna get
Bye,
caught
Bobby
guilty of
Charles.
everything,
Won't
man.
miss ya.
I'm gonna get killed
Okay,
guilty
you'll
of
get
everything.
processing
I'm going to be guilty, but like one charge. Simple as that.
Okay.
And I'm the one that's processing you. Boom.
Paper is wood.
We have come to a verdict.
Whoa, we, William. What? You came to a verdict?
Owen, shut up.
Fine.
Shut up. Right
I've
now.
lost. I've
Any
lost.
more and you're getting contempt, it's going to be on the level with Bobby Charles.
Fuck, I've lost. Fucking Williams talked. Oh no.
Go on, Judge Stowe, when you're
A
ready.
lot of this incident comes down to the fact that during a police detainment, which the vehicle was stopped by a police car, the police officer then comes and tells the driver of the vehicle that he is going to be towing the vehicle because the detained vehicle happened to stop in an illegally parked area.
Wait, this sounds in my favor.
That's not a legal reason for the vehicle to be towed for unlawful parking.
Oh!
I'm gonna add to that. That is not a legal reason to remove somebody from a vehicle.
Have I won?
Right? Pennsylvania versus Mims specifically lays out the conditions you can remove somebody from a vehicle during a traffic stop. It requires an active threat, a weighty threat, a threat of violence to the officers. You can't just pull people out of cars. Nor can you order them out of cars legally.
Oh fuck, I do that all the time on Croc. I'm in trouble.
Since it was not a lawful order to get out of the vehicle, we are finding you not guilty of disobeying a peace officer.
Ooh, but
it's also noted that the time in which the wait for backup occurred, the amount of time between the initial stop and the wait for backup, was extremely long.
Oh,
that's unreasonable as well. With regards to the charge of
there's
evidence
a whole nother thing.
tampering, Mr. Dundee was in custody or is detained the entire time. There was no
did I win this one
evidence
too?
inside the vehicle or in Mr. Dundee's possessions to be tampered with. Additionally, the ability to search and both the vehicle and him were never prevented. Therefore, not guilty on evidence tampering. Everybody,
but I'm going to be guilty on
testified
something.
today, with all the officers testified today, testified that Erwin Dundee got in the vehicle and moved it a few feet to park it legally. Mr. Dundee, you do not have a driver's license. I'm going to be finding you guilty of operating on a revoked or suspended license.
I knew that bit.
However, there is doubt as to who was driving when the vehicle went through multiple red lights.
Wait, now I'm confused.
Do I think that you did it? Probably. But there is what I'm going to say is reasonable doubt, and I will be finding you not guilty of failure to obey traffic control device.
Wait!
Additionally,
Okay, I'm
Mr.
talking
Dundee,
to you guys after this.
in the future, if you complied in that situation, you would have actually had a decent civil suit on your hands.
Thank you, William and Judge Nathan, sorry, my words are taken away from me. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Wow. Rendered him speechless almost.
That was a win. Nathan, I do have... Can I ask just one simple question? You'll probably give me a very good answer. So,
out the car.
just for clarification that I don't understand. So, I'm very happy with this verdict. But the one thing I am confused on is... How am I guilty of operating a motor vehicle, but at the same time, it's in confusion as to who was operating a motor vehicle?
We actively believe the testimony that you got back in the car and drove it 30 feet and reparked it. That's operating a motor vehicle. There was reasonable doubt as to whether or not you were the active driver initially. There was no identification of it, right?
Okay.
There's two parts
Thank
of this
you,
right
Bob.
here. 100%. That's what it is.
My job.
So my question is...
You're doing great.
So Shay came up...
So specifically, you know when I asked
Is this your best?
when I asked Chaz Michaels, is it possible even that Erwin wasn't the driver initially, right? He's like, no, I didn't see anyone leave. It's like people miss shit, right? Like people miss shit. That's some doubt. There's some doubt there that they lost guys, and there's a possibility a driver took and rolled and dipped out of the car. Right? It's just a possibility.
So you're telling me
explain this?
Wearing sunglasses at night is a bad idea. Is that what I'm gathering
I'll
here?
be 100% with you. If both officers had 20/20 vision and no sunglasses or glasses on all, I still believe that you can, with all the fucking locals, everything else going on in busy streets, driving at high rates of speed through red lights, because they're driving through red lights too, chasing that vehicle, right? You can miss shit. You can just miss shit because other shit's happening.
It's your job time.
It is indeed my job.
It's not a condemnation of the officers themselves. It's just like I don't believe you can keep active eyes on anything.
Oh, I'm very
completely and
happy.
eternally.
So happy.
Okay, well, thank you.
It's not about.
I'm happy with this outcome. Thank you very much for protecting my rights, and you went above and beyond, and I appreciate you. Thank you very much.
That's me.
Yes.
And William, maybe for once in your life you have proven me wrong,
Public
and I like
service,
that. Okay.
Really warms your heart. You always feel like.
But, no, I appreciate you being fair, Your
No,
Honor.
he proven you actually incredibly right because Shay was lying the entire time.
Oh,
Damn.
here's the thing. I was not convinced by Shay's testimony. There was multiple times where I raised even doubt in deliberations that were parts of it that I actively, stopped trusting her.
Oh,
when she totally forgot that the car had moved from when she left when she came back. Not great testimony, right?
Wait, she didn't testify.
But
that.
it's not. She did. You had to clear it up with questioning. Clear it up with questioning. You tried to clear it up, but
okay.
I specifically asked her when you came back, did you notice anything? And she didn't testify anything about the car moving.
Well, I was even confused about
until
that.
you asked the question.
Because from her
not
testimony,
sad, it's
she
fulfilling.
said she'd parked the car where it is there, and then she came back and the car was exactly there. I was confused by that.
The car wasn't there though. It was on
Yeah.
Red Desert in North
No,
Rock.
100%. Yeah. She also testified that they parked on North Rockford, and then tried to change the testimony after, right? Like those obvious gaps came in. It's not that. The gap is that he wasn't identified driving the vehicle, right? He wasn't identified driving the vehicle. He was seen at first time Erwin was identified. He was in the passenger side, right? What? And then the question is it possible? Is it possible? Is there reasonable doubt that there could have been somebody else in the car? No. And I'm going to be real. No, we didn't know anybody else. Wait. Stop. Right. The testimony was you were driving at high rates of speed. You drove through multiple red lights, right? There's other vehicles on the road. There's lots of shit going on. Is it even possible that somebody could have tucked and rolled and got out of the car? I think it's possible.
No,
I think it's
there
possible.
wasn't.
We saw the car the entire time.
It was
and even at that,
parked.
from that initial traffic stop on North Rockford, facing north, as I
That's
stated,
great.
he then got into the driver's seat and moved the car east onto Marathon to where it came
Which
to
is
its
why
final
he
stop.
got, which is why he got the
Yeah.
charge he got, because we believe that that's what happened. We totally trust what
Okay.
you're saying to us, right?
All right. Okay.
Like we agree. He got back in the car and drove it. That's
Aaron,
why
I'm
he's
gonna have a
getting.
news camera the entire time I'm patrolling to document every single
Yeah.
thing someone's doing, because for some reason an officer testimony saying that the
Good.
road was completely and utterly.
Good.
Wait, you just want me to do body cam footage for all this shit?
Well,
yeah,
you
I'm
guys
down.
Are you
miss out.
fucking serious?
No. But the point
down.
is, look, it's 50-50. Some of you cops, like Bayo, he tells
Some.
the truth every time, and then the rest of you,
I
you
always
tell
tell
the
the
truth,
truth.
but you have like little white lies that you just miss things on. It's like
What were the white lies today? Where?
you
Cops are
specifically
liars.
said
My
that I
ex's
got back
liars.
into the
Where?
car and then got
All
arrested,
cops
but
are
you missed out on the
liars.
detail where you said that I then got back out of the car and stood on the sidewalk
say
and
all.
waited for instructions and
She
then got
wasn't
arrested.
on scene. She went to Mission Row.
What
Just be
Chill.
the inside voice, guys.
Look,
Let's
it
be.
is
Look,
what it is.
It's fine.
Whatever.
You've been yelling the whole trial, so don't even say that.
He's been
I'm
yelling
not
his whole
yelling.
life.
Welcome to Owen Dundee.
I'm just
All I
matching
do
your
is yell.
energy.
Well,
If you are gonna match Owen's energy,
How could Dundee?
I
do
can
that?
we
match
might need
it,
to get we
okay?
might need to get structural
Trust, I can
support
match
put
it.
into the courthouse.
I need a couple
Yeah.
shots of
I am
whiskey.
the one.
I just think it's a great verdict, and I appreciate you seeing
Yeah.
both
Of
sides.
course you
I'm
do,
happy
because
for
you
you.
lied
Happy
the
for you,
entire
dude.
time. You had
That
somebody
is
testify
defamation.
who you were
Complete
on the
defamation.
phone the entire. You were
Defamation.
on the
On the
phone the
phone?
entire time, stating yes.
My
I saw you
Yeah,
on the
how's your
phone on
hearing
Red
now without
Desert
your
in North
phone?
Rockford.
How's your
You were on
hearing
the
now?
phone on Marathon in North Rockford.
That's
You
a
were saying your
wild
location
accusation.
multiple
How's your hearing
times
now?
over that.
Oh,
Well,
it seems
okay,
fine.
okay. Let me just say this: if I was on my phone and you could prove it,
Why
then
didn't I take a picture?
Oh
No,
my
no, no,
God.
no. You have
Why
60
don't I just
days
take
to
out a
push.
camera?
No, no,
We'll
no,
start
no, no,
taking
no.
pictures of each
Just
other.
listen.
I'm just documenting this.
No, not
just
that.
in case.
Not
Do
that.
it. Do it.
Just
Go
listen.
for the
I'm just
camera
Just
because
listen.
no one
Just
can tell.
document.
Just listen. If you believe that I was on my phone, then guess what? You have 60
basic.
days to get a
I
warrant
can
for
do
my
a phone subpoena.
and
I'm
then
very
prove it in
aware.
court. If you
What's
can't
the
fight it in
fucking
court,
point, though?
don't you believe
What's
in
the
pushing
point?
charges that are correctly and fair?
For a
what if you were
traffic
wrong?
stop?
What if it doesn't matter? Jail time is
It
jail time.
wasn't
I was
wrong.
being arrested.
It is, Jeff.
I-
You
I
were
have to-
being told to leave the scene, Dundee. You
No, and
refused
then-
to leave the scene.
And then no, I was being told to
And
get out
then
of the car.
superiors told us to do, hey, go do evidence of a crime or tampering with evidence because you requested a sergeant. We were just asking you
Which
to
is
leave.
within my rights. I'm just going within my rights. And it's not, and you told me to leave the scene, but you had no lawful jurisdiction to do such a thing. Even the
I'm gonna
judge
be
agreed.
real.
Thank you for your time, your
in
honor.
3 weeks. In 3 weeks,
Lawyer.
all I'm gonna remember about this is crochet dildos. Like,
In 3 weeks, the only thing I'm going to know is that the DOJ just doesn't trust police officers.
Why should they?
Yeah,
it's
that's
not.
fair.
No,
Make it
stop,
seem
stop, stop,
They-
stop,
why
stop,
should
stop.
they?
It is
I
not
know
about
you
that.
don't. I know you don't want to hear that,
Good
but
one.
like the thing is, like we can't prove 100% how you guys want us to.
Don't
And the
need
judge
to prove
recognizes
it.
that.
You need to get beyond it. You need to get beyond.
I know it's beyond a reasonable
lag,
doubt.
my
I
lag,
get
my lag.
that. I
It's
know,
not that
but
there
when
was
it
no
comes,
doubt. You got. Look, if I had to do this in numbers, right, you got to like 60, 65%, right? You got well beyond what we would need for a warrant or a subpoena. You just didn't get to like what we're
Why
looking
would
for
I
with
do a
about
subpoena
80,
for a
85.
failure to
I'm not
stop?
saying you would. I'm saying, but I'm talking about like the balance of probabilities, like 51%. Probable cause, more than that, way more than that. You did way better job than that, right? I'm saying like you got most of the way there. You just needed something else, and
So I
straight
should have
up.
testified.
No.
That's what you're saying. I should have testified.
I think if you'd have testified, you might have cleared up some of Chaz's issues, right? Specifically, if I say to Chaz Michaels on the stand and I ask him the question, I don't
This
ask
is
any
good.
questions, not one that I don't need the answer to.
Don't wear
If
a
I'm
mask.
saying to him, hey, is there
This is
any
so
possibility,
saucy.
right? Is there a possibility that somebody ducked and rolled and got out of that car? And he's like, not one. That's not true. That's factually incorrect. You literally did not identify who was driving before that point. There is a possibility you missed something,
There was
and you're not
no
admitting
way
that
somewhere-
possibility.
But
No.
you weren't there, so how would you know whether there was a chance or not? And 40 feet that somebody rolled out of a car. You're honestly saying somebody rolled out of the car within 40 feet of when they moved it from scene 1 to scene 2. That's what you're saying, and that's
No,
where
no,
your things
no.
happen.
So okay, she wasn't on scene for the initial
No, you're
thing.
missing the point. You're missing the point. No, it's not that at all.
Let me clarify for North Rockford. We literally had no other cars on scene for the entire time we saw the car. We originally were speeding for another vehicle and then saw him on San Andreas and North Rockford. He then turned left up northbound for North Rockford. He passed the colorful garage. He stopped past Red Desert Ave, which was the light he went through.
And why should we believe you?
There was no point in time. If it comes down to why should we believe anybody's testifying, then this entire process is pointless.
That's not it. That's not it. That's not it. Right. So right.
I am not lying.
The testimony I
can tell
have.
you 100%.
No,
I am
and
not
I believe
lying.
you. I believe you. Like, here's the thing. Do I think it is more likely than not that Erwin did everything you basically said he did? Yes.
I did.
Yeah. Yep. But I don't think you got that beyond a reasonable doubt. That's it. That's the issue,
I
right?
mean, there's a possibility
So, I
her
think-
atoms became so loose that she just fell through the car and went to the Earth's core, came all the way back, and
Wait,
then
what?
ran from Bahama Mamas. Like, there's a possibility that happened, but it
Wait,
didn't.
what? What are you trying to put down there?
That if we're going to say the possibility of a reasonable doubt for somebody holding in a shit the entire time they ran from, probably past or south of Red Desert Ave, goes up the alleyway to Marathon Ave,
The
passes
testimony
Red
I
Desert.
had. The testimony I have in record, right, that I wrote down about the testimony, from the testimony I heard, from the initial drive, from Michael's here behind me, was that, you know, it was high rates of speed and he blew through two things. Right now,
This is
I
great.
know where
I
those
fucking
roads
love
are.
this,
I drive them on my way home every day. I live down in Chumash. That's the road I take to get home. I know those roads. I know what the traffic's like there. All I can do is then extrapolate what that is, because I had no testimony about the traffic situation until now, after the fucking trial. Right? Maybe you should
I guess
testify.
I should have fucking testified. I can't, like, you guys want absolutely every little detail, and it's getting to the
No,
point
I just
where it's
want
like,
the charges to be pressed beyond a reasonable doubt. It's that simple. It's the same.
yeah,
way.
but that means you want every little detail.
Like you say
Yes.
that judges don't believe your words. You should you should see the amount of court cases I've lost because a fucking cop said something, therefore it's true. One of the biggest things that I lost in this court case was that I apparently I drove a vehicle from one point to wherever it ended up there. Okay, there's no
And
evidence
the only
of that.
evidence we have is your testimony.
And I'm
because we
guilty of
believe
it.
you.
But the bits you do have evidence on, you guys didn't. You just like, here's the picture, therefore he did it. You guys rely so much on your testimony, and you've had so many judges that have just ruled in your testimony's favor. You have forgotten to use any other tool that is provided to you other than your fucking mouth. And now, when you get a judge,
I'm a
the
tool.
only judge that I think is fucking good
My
at
mouth
this and
is a
actually
tool.
values both sides, unlike some fucking judges in this city,
Nice
you're like,
mouth, Jim.
huh? What? I can't just walk up to people and say he did it, therefore it's true.
nice mouth.
Did I say nice
It's
mouth?
not
I
that
don't
we're
know.
saying there he did it and therefore it's true. It's that is our biggest thing that we can do that is not going to, one, possibly leave an officer on the side of the road, because I have taken pictures randomly and I've been left on the side of the road because that person then needs to chase the car because the person just goes back into the driver's seat and then drives away.
It's about what you can prove. Like, you may think you know and you saw what you see as
I
reality.
know that I
but-
know.
Well, you don't, which is why you lost today.
No, what I lost is because of the fact that it wasn't explained to the point where there was no doubt in the possible
It's not
testimony.
no doubt. It's just reasonable doubt. It's different, right?
The thing is, reasonable doubt is a doubt.
Yeah,
There
chat,
was
no mean
there
comment.
was doubt
This is
in the
good RP. This is
testimony
really
because
good
you
RP.
weren't
There was doubt in
given
the
the
testimony.
entire little details that you needed to be able to do it. And to be like, oh yeah, they covered absolutely every possible question I may have gone and kind of toothpicked over to figure out whether or not that they were telling the truth. That
Okay.
was there traffic?
Okay, wait, okay.
Yes
What
or
is
no?
what
Was
is
there-
what is the reason for a justice
Spider
system?
was.
What is the reason, right? The reason is quite simple, right? We are the checks and balances to make sure, right? It is better that 10 innocent men walk free, 10 guilty men walk free than 1 innocent man is sent to jail, right? That is the point, right?
I
The point is
understand
to be that check and balance, right? And there will be times when it is these fine margins, and it is a fine margin because, like, you're like laying it out as if it's this whole this nitty picky thing, but it isn't. I needed some testimony today that basically stated there was nothing else on the roads but Owen, right? I needed some testimony today that basically the eyes couldn't be lost on Owen because it was a fucking straight path. Not that he's weaving in and out of traffic, that it was high rates of speed, that they were blowing through red lights. All of those things at night create a certain amount of possibility that you might miss something. This isn't about fucking, I know Erwin's going to bring up fucking, the fact that you've got an eye patch and Chaz has, it doesn't matter. Honestly, it could have been two perfectly visual fucking, it doesn't matter. It did not come into it. Did not come into deliberations with me and Stout at all, right? Didn't. That's just fucking flavor. The reality is, I believe any officers, the best officers, can miss something in a moment, right? It can happen. It's a possibility. I need that gap closing, right? And you can do that via testimony. It's not beyond you. I've seen officers do it like daily, right? This is just what it is. Sometimes you hit, sometimes you miss. And it's just one on the day in court. You're all good officers. Chaz literally did solidly. He did solidly. His testimony wasn't bad. And if you'd given testimony, maybe it would have made the difference. Maybe it would have. Maybe you would have plugged some holes, right? But straight up, I gave you more witnesses than you should be allowed anyway. You should only be allowed 2, and I gave you 3 and offered you 4.
It's toasty.
I'm aware of that.
It's toasty.
I'm just glad we're good officers.
You are. Like, I saw no issues with anything you did. It just wasn't enough for this. You were also up against one of the best criminals in court.
Everything that he did wasn't actually the reason why we lost the court case.
No, it wasn't.
Wait, what?
But he creates doubt. He creates doubt with narrative.
His tit did not hit our cat, so it didn't matter.
Did anything I say or argue or question cause the outcome of this case to end where it is today? Or was this doomed from the beginning?
Honestly, I think like Stout said in his verdict, if you'd have just fucking complied, you'd have been in a much better legal position than you fucking were at the end.
I thought I did comply.
If you'd have just sat in the fucking car and not got out, if you'd have forced them to get you out of the car, they'd have been the bigger shit than they are now. Put it that way.
Okay, so we can't legally take somebody out of the car when
Pennsylvania
they're in
not complying.
No.
Pennsylvania versus
I know
Mims.
what Pennsylvania versus
I should have known. I should have stuck to my gut. I knew
what
they didn't have the right.
He was on a road. He was in the third lane, turning.
I knew I was going to stay in the car.
He was not on the side of the road. He was 2 lanes away from the side of the road.
Fuck.
Pretty much in the middle. At that point, if I cannot remove him from the vehicle to tow that vehicle because it is obstructing traffic.
My gut told me to stay. I had the right to stay in the car.
That means my job is going to get a whole lot harder.
No, you can articulate that, right? You can articulate that very simply as him being a danger, right? It doesn't have to be a threat of like active violence, but it needs to be a danger to yourself. And if he's being a danger by being parked where he is, then you would absolutely remove him from the car for that way, right? But the issue is the car wasn't there at this point. You've just got to be able to articulate the threat.
No, he's saying I should have stayed in the car.
So it went from
100%.
North
I had the right to stay in the car.
At which point, at that point, oh well, you moved the car. I guess
they didn't have the right to pull me out.
In the car and we'll
They pulled me out. I would have had a civil.
Let's do this 100% in good faith, right? So you pull over me and Stout, right?
Basically, they're saying if I hadn't complied with the police, I would have had a civil suit in my hands and I would have sued them for lots of money.
The car's parked illegally, and I'm like, I've got keys, I can move it. So then I pull it over and move it, right? And it's over because now the car's not a danger to anyone, right? That's not an issue anymore.
What if the officer does not comply or want you to move the car?
Then why would under what right would you have to physically remove me from the vehicle? Can you articulate me as a threat?
I need to tow the car. It's illegally parked. You need to get out of the car, and it's getting towed.
But it's not
illegal. You still have no right to put your hands on me. You still have no right to put your hands on me.
Surely it makes more sense for the driver to drive the car.
So we're going to tow you in the car and recklessly endanger you on the top of a tow truck?
I have no right to remove me from the vehicle. It is an unfair search and seizure. It's
Really?
literally a breach of my Fourth Amendment right.
We're not
What?
searching and
This is news
seizing
to
anything
me.
off of
You are
We have to
seizing me
search-
by removing me from the vehicle
Yes,
physically.
but because we need to make sure that you are not in danger while the car is towed to the impound lot and then put in the impound.
Bro, I'm gonna get in the car, go legally park, and say you can't move me out
In
the
order
car.
to do that, you're going to physically have to remove me from somewhere
We
you have no right
asked
to
him
remove me.
Right.
You gave a lawful
So what
order
do we
to
do
just
when they don't
leave
comply?
the car.
Just let them sit there like a 5-year-old and argue like you did? That's where I'm at.
Your option there is to like do other things. Like for
did.
example, you can ask him to leave. If he's not leaving, he's not leaving. But you've basically got to, at that point, find a different way to articulate what you're doing in order to make him a threat.
Hey, Liz, no, I
right?
won.
He doesn't
I
need
won.
to be a threat.
Right.
You can remove him physically from the car. He does.
He's not complying with a police officer's order to get out of the car. At that point, he's under arrest for failure to obey a police officer.
A failure to obey a lawful order. What's the lawful order? Get out
To
of the
get
car.
out of the car.
Yeah, he's not the
It is
driver.
not-
He's not the registered
It is
owner.
not putting them in any harm's way.
It
Maryland
doesn't
versus
matter if I'm the
Wilson-
registered.
Maryland
Guys, the
versus-
president is speaking.
I have
Maryland
real
versus
questions.
Wilson is perfectly legal to ask a passenger to exit the vehicle for officer safety or to be able to identify them in a traffic stop or to be able to control their movements in any way.
Right.
So
Which he refused to get out.
we are legally allowed to ask passengers to get out of the car because it is not considered a huge inconvenience towards them.
The president would like to speak.
I want to hear what the judge has to say. Fuck,
Maryland versus Wilson isn't actually a part of our penal code.
It's something that we teach police officers all
And yet
the
it's
time.
not a part of the Department of Justice's
So
case
then
law.
that's the point where it comes down to the commissioner's office properly talking to the Department of Justice. And then also I have
Sounds like a you
prosecution
problem, mate.
lawyers and defense lawyers using random cases that happen in different states. So now
I
I'm
know.
even more confused.
Me
Yeah,
too.
Crazy.
James, do you have a question?
Did the vehicle have to be impounded, or could he have just been given a parking ticket?
It was in the middle of the road. It needed to
You-
be impounded.
You put your car in the middle of the road?
No, it was
I'm
parked the
going to
entire time.
cross.
Look at the picture. I
I'm
wasn't
going
even
to cross.
driving.
Oh, yeah.
It wasn't the
That
picture.
was the
It was
second
on
scene.
That's on Marathon.
Second scene.
That's where he confused it the whole time. He kept saying
Yeah.
that's where it's parked. That is not
I
where
know.
it was parked.
We
But he
know
kept
did that.
saying it.
We noted that.
All
Like,
right. Well, at that
I think
point,
you're.
we're just not going to
Yeah.
have any control over any passenger, and they can just sit in the car for an extended
Right.
period of time, and officers just go,
Just
"Oh,
tow with
well,
them in
you
the
know,
car.
Time to do reckless
Yeah, we'll just
endangerment
load
and
them on the
get
back of the
sued
truck.
multiple times because people
You
don't
know-
want to
no,
get
it
out of the
sounds
car.
like
we have
You're
no
just
you
gonna
can't
pull
impound the
people out
car,
of the
is what it
car for
sounds
any
like.
reason you want?
Yeah.
Sounds like I don't impound the car. I just leave it in the middle of the road.
Where there's
No,
high
you-
volumes of traffic at night, where they could crash into
No.
it.
Well, how
Okay,
could you
so the
see with
car
those
was in
sunglasses
the
on?
Middle of the road. Did you
These
give
aren't
an
sunglasses.
opportunity for them to move the car out of the road?
He doesn't have a driver's license. Also, as a police officer, I don't
Oh,
need to give
God.
him the opportunity to move the vehicle.
Yeah, but in good
It is
faith,
officer
you could
discretion.
give somebody an
Was I
opportunity
fined?
to,
It is-
or have him hand you the keys, or
I was not.
have it moved, so it doesn't escate to this.
That's
Probably shouldn't
officer
have keys to the
discretion.
car.
Right, that's our
Yes,
discretion.
officer
Grayson, I
discretion.
love you. This has
So-
been good.
Why? I mean,
Well, this is good to the point where I'm probably going to talk to Toretti about Maryland versus Wilson.
I
because
Not my
actively, yeah, I
Not my
actively, but yeah,
commissioner.
like I straight up, I have the document open on my phone right now. I'm scanning it. It's not there. It's not there for us. It's not a part of
That's
our
wild.
jurisdiction.
it's a part of our FTO cadet.
For a
Find
long
Well, time to
out who's
forget
doing
it. Time,
Well,
well done.
I'm
You
going
guys
to
have
talk
just
to
changed the
Toretti
Friendly
rule.
reminder,
about
everyone:
what he's
SOPs are
actually
not
doing.
law. Just
Yes.
throwing that out there.
Thank you. Thank
that
you.
out.
Maryland
Right.
versus Wilson
It's
is
not
literally a
an
law.
It's a law. It's a
It's a
case.
law.
Not
It's a
in
case
this.
law.
Not
Bob,
in the state of
shut
San
up.
Andreas. Not in the state of San Andreas.
Oh,
Okay.
please. Tennessee versus Gardner is not in the state of San Andreas. We just follow it.
That's
Well,
my
this-
favorite case law.
Well, it's
Tennessee
up to
v.
the
Gardner is the
judge.
first case law in the state case law.
Did you read the first line? Is that as
Literally
far as
the
you got
first
in the
one.
document?
No, I I didn't. Maryland versus Wilson is also the 6th case law, and then we have Otto Delmar versus or People versus Otto Delmar, or the other way around.
Yeah, but that happened
And
in
then we
San
have
Andreas.
Mike S'more versus the LSPD, and then we have a bunch of other stuff. I know all the fucking case laws. I teach it on the day-to-day, but it's more along the
Clearly
lines
not
of making sure
today.
everything. Erwin, go sit on a pine cone and twist.
I feel offended. They're harassing me.
Wow.
Those are
I mean,
unwelcoming
he's gotta be
words. I
doing
wish to
that
push
anyway.
charges. Those are unwelcoming
Deserved.
words, deeds, and gestures
Deserved.
towards me. I would.
Freedom of speech.
No, I feel harassed. I feel unwelcome. I would like to push charges against this person.
Every
Just
day,
don't be harassed.
Boo.
you make a lot of
Yes,
people
that bitch
feel
is a baby,
unwelcome,
D.
and everyone deals with it.
I feel in danger.
Whoa.
This person's threatening me with a pine cone and gonna shove it up my ass. My asshole.
I'm saying to go find a pine cone and sit on it.
I mean, that's rougher than the crocheted thing.
You seem less
It is.
offended when she introduced that she was
To
going
this day,
So,
exactly.
Fiona, if I understand this right,
Yeah,
if there's a car that is illegally parked, and I'm not the owner of it, but it's not stolen, and I'm a passenger in that car, and you can't you know where this is going, and so let's say
I know where it's going.
Let's
A lot of
imagine there is
people
a
are gonna be
parked
little
car.
shits.
So there's a parked car. It's not stolen. I know who the owner of it is. It's not mine.
You know what they need to? You know what we do? You know what we do, Owen?
What?
We bring back Coop's Law, and I just start putting people to death who are assholes.
But I need to know the exact clarification. Please, John. I need to know. If
Hey, we gotta figure it out in court. You
I
got
wish
it.
I
You
wish
gotta
I
figure
had
it
the
out.
answer. I wish I had the
Get
answer.
to court.
Wow.
I think we've noted we
No,
have
Grayson.
problems.
Grayson,
Next time we need to.
how long are you on duty for?
I'm normally done by now. I hung around late because this came in.
William, how long are you around?
Out of here.
I don't know.
Actually, wait,
I'm
wait,
going
wait,
back.
wait,
It's been
hold
a
on.
pleasure.
Hi, Mr.
Wait,
President.
before you go, can my car be unimpounded? Well, can Tommy's
Stout.
Stout? Can Tommy's car be
Oh my
unimpounded?
god.
Are we gonna go get your stuff, or do you want to like go to? I don't think you can. You can go all the way to Bolingbrook to get it if you want.
I would like you to take me back to get my stuff. I'm just getting my car impounded, then you can
Of
give me a
course.
lift.
Has he been fined for the?
I haven't found him.
I've been
I've
fined.
fined the other guy.
Okay.
Haley, have you fined him?
I didn't
No,
find anybody.
I'll
The
find
judge
him then.
fined me.
Stout, did you find
I
him?
don't find
Stout.
people except for
Grayson
I told
did.
you.
Most
Better
of the
hurry up
time,
and get to the
judges
chambers.
don't find people
I have
for bench
unimpounded car.
trials.
If it's not unimpounded, give me a call.
Aaron, I'm just gonna give you your fine, okay?
But I've already been fined.
Like Grayson?
He's lying.
I've never seen a
But
judge
Grace, well,
fine
I
anyone.
don't fucking know. Someone
Seems
gave me
a
a
bit
fine.
suspicious.
To what amount?
$1,250.
Thank you for your service, EMS.
How do you know someone gave you a fine?
Because the
Bill
laptop
comes out,
told me.
yeah, he's informed.
Oh,
that
the
he gets
laptop.
billed.
Well, then take a photo of the laptop and tweet it.
Yeah.
Before, I don't have
Oh,
I don't have
okay.
my
Oh,
phone
yeah,
on me.
Bob.
Hmm.
Is
Seems a
it
bit
is it in the
suspicious.
car we impounded still?
I don't have to answer those questions.
Wait,
let
so
this
does
be
this
a
mean
lesson
that
today.
you
A man sitting in
deputies
the
aren't allowed
passenger
to
seat
inventory
will be
vehicles
arrested
anymore? That's
for driving a car
Yes.
that he didn't operate.
that's
He
dangerous.
can.
basically
This is
a
just-
He
sovereign
can.
nation.
He really fucking can, and I'll
We'll do
keep
it
doing
again.
it.
You'll keep
Tomorrow, same time.
I don't care what the DOJ says. I'm going to keep doing it, and if
Yep.
I have to articulate it better for you to be 100% guilty, guess what, motherfucker? My testimony's pretty
Wow,
fucking good,
wow.
and you are
Let's just
going
calm
to
down there,
jail for
Buttercup.
the entire time.
Guys, you seem to
No
be getting
time
quite
off.
upset over what you claim is
Oh,
just
yeah.
a traffic
I'm not
stop.
upset.
Whoa, go deputies.
This is
I am
normal.
not
I
upset.
thought it was just a traffic stop, guys. You seem to be quite upset
It
about
is
this.
just I'm not
why
going
are
to
you
do
so
a phone
pissed about
subpoena
it?
because I'm not pissed.
You seem to be. Look,
Why?
if you
We're
guys
just
just started
I don't think you know
processing-
what emotions are.
Well, you
Right.
said that I was scared, and you guys were scared to go look for Shay when
What?
you had all the backup that you needed to.
We don't need
Scared to look for
She
Shay. We
was
never
not
seen her.
even seen
wasn't there.
leaving the
You guys-
car. We
that's
literally
the
saw
thing,
you
you
turn
always
from
have
the
an
north.
excuse for everything.
She's not
Everything's
relevant.
justified.
So do you, Dundee. You come out.
Yeah, sorry, can I get a
excuse out
unit
of
to go
excuse
look for
out
a
of
woman
excuse,
with
Because I'm
and then
innocent until
diarrhea?
proven
you
guilty.
always
I'm
Can we
innocent
find
until
the
proven
woman with the
guilty.
butt plug,
But
please?
if we
Thank
did
you.
whatever you wanted, you would never be charged with anything.
You guys have
Right.
had a blessing for
Yeah,
way
can
too
I get a
long of just
unit
being
to
able
look
to say
for a
whatever
woman with
you want.
severe diarrhea?
You've also had a
Bahamas?
blessing for way too long to say
Not
whatever you want.
very often. I actually lose a majority of these court cases. I am very surprised that today I have won. For example,
We are
Mike Bayo.
too. We're happy for you.
Fucking look, I think you're giving that judge some shit. Like he already convicted
I'm not
me on a
giving him shit.
You are giving him shit. Like
Why
that
can't I
judge.
question somebody's thought process?
Right.
Look, I'm sorry that you got outsmarted by an idiot today, okay? Because I feel like because no one look, I've been to so many court cases and I've been sent to jail over so much shit. I swear to God, I've been in a courthouse more than you guys ever will. I've been arrested more times than you will ever arrest anyone. And I've literally
I guarantee I've been here more than you.
I've literally killed more people in this courtroom than a lot of officers.
Well, I'm not
Hell
like
yeah,
the
Hayes.
best of people.
We aren't either. We're the good guys, okay? We're not all. You collectively
perfect
say
in
you
every
cops,
single way.
Us cops
Listen, I
are the good
respect
guys.
you've been through
okay?
the system enough times to know
Yeah.
how it works, Dundee.
What
It is what it is.
I don't get with you cops
no.
is that when you guys
cops.
you guys don't like being called you cops or as a group, but you guys don't have a problem charging suspects with gang-related shooting just because they're part of a fucking faction, even if they had nothing to do with it. You combine us as a group or a gang accessory, accomplice, but you don't like it when it happens to you, do you? Oh, accessory, accomplice. You put us in groups all the fucking time, so don't sit there and say that.
That's because
you're
we're
you're an
legally
individual.
required to.
Right. We have to
Yeah.
check
Gang-related
boxes to know
shooting
what
is
to charge you
created
for.
by
I
the
mean, any
Department of
charge.
Justice
Any
gangs
charge.
to
on
be for
scene.
gang.
Every charge,
Right.
you could do accomplice or group. Even if you did the crime or you didn't do the crime, you could be charged for it as an accessory or an accomplice. And now you don't like it that you guys as a group are getting treated the exact same
Bob.
way.
Oh,
Bob.
Damn.
You treat everyone
I mean,
the same
if you
way.
don't want to be charged by
Kill
a
Bob.
police officer for accomplice or accessory, then just don't help people with doing crimes.
I don't. I've been charged for doing crimes I didn't commit. Let me give you the best example. You know Psych, my good friend. He never shot a single person in his life. But you know what? He has 20 times attempted murder of a government employee when he's
God
never shot a
damn.
gun. Or he's never hurt
Accomplice
a cop.
or accessory.
Accomplice, accessory. He's gotten both. He is, and so he just thought.
So he's helped people shoot people.
No, he just got assumed. Like he's just been like a
So he's
passenger in a
riding
car.
passenger?
Yeah, he's just been a simple
22
passenger.
times.
Yeah, 22 times or whatever the fuck it is.
But what
You're
did
telling me one of those
Is
times
GSR?
he hasn't
GSR
had anything
negative.
to do with it.
GSR negative, no gun, passenger. He's been charged
Sounds
with.
like a
And so he
classic
came to
accessory.
me.
Yeah.
He came to me and said, Dundee, if I'm just going to be charged for shooting a cop when I'm not shooting a cop, might as well shoot a cop. The outcome's exactly the same.
Stop hanging around with fucking criminals doing criminal shit, and you won't get accomplice to something, you know?
Well, there's been times I've been charged with shit I've literally had no involvement in whatsoever, okay?
Like, what's to say he doesn't slide the gun to you and you shoot someone, then you're accomplice?
But can
you know
you
what I mean?
prove that?
Just because he isn't GSR positive. No, but I'm just saying, just because.
You can't prove it, so why should he be charged with it? Why should he be charged with a crime he didn't commit? You don't care
But
about
like with
if
anything,
someone's
it's if it gets articulated, right? Let's say he's on the same radio, or you're in the same car together, doing
so you
felonious
just
activities.
assume. You don't care if someone gets hit with charges that they didn't do. You just care that it sticks, right? That's all you care about.
No,
You
we
don't.
care. We don't. I don't stack charges, and I make sure I check every box before I charge anybody. Maybe other officers are like that, but I personally don't do that, and I don't think Hayes or Chaz is like that either.
Yeah, but you don't defend the criminal. Is what I'm trying to get. You don't fight for them and go, oh, actually, did he do this?
That's not our job as prosecution.
No, it is.
When it comes to
I
things in
actually
court.
do say people shouldn't do charges on certain things, and I make
Right.
sure that
Yeah.
people don't
Yeah, don't push
overcharge
things.
people.
Right.
And then I
I
also
don't
make
stack.
sure that we're appropriately charging people. It's literally my job as P&T lead.
But
And
80%
maybe
of the police
deliberate
do
over
not.
it.
They're like,
I
you're
don't
not,
think
you're not
it's
every cop.
80%.
Right.
You can't speak for every criminal. We can't speak for every cop, right?
I don't speak for every criminal. I speak from my experience
Exactly,
and my
and it's-
experience alone.
Exactly. And each experience that we have with different individuals, or you have with different officers, can vary. That's just how it is. You win some, you lose some. I hold no resentment towards you over what
Actually,
happened here today.
you
That's
don't
what
want me
I'm
to
saying.
treat you guys like a
neither.
group, but you guys seem to treat everyone in the city like a group. Oh, fucking... You guys start shooting at people because you think that I'm going to do something. And you shoot my group because you think that they're going to do something. Where...
Who's shooting
If
at
you
you
open
before
fire
they
first,
actually
that's the
do
only
things?
Yeah, we don't shoot unless we're shot at.
Really?
Maybe you're talking about a different
Or
department
if
because
it's
we are not trained
clearance-
to shoot people for no reason.
I want you to look at my charges. I want you to find the charge where I last actually was in possession of a weapon, and I guarantee you, a weapon being a lethal firearm. No, you just got to look up literally my last 10 arrests. In my last 10 arrests, I've been shot down.
You mean just without a firearm, is it?
Yep.
But not baseball bats.
No,
and all
not
that
even
shit.
attempted murder. Just like not attempted murder, not assault and battery, no firearm.
Assault with a deadly.
Nah.
Well, like a bat would be assault with a deadly, right?
No,
I mean,
no,
because you still have the capacity to kill someone with a baseball bat, right?
Yep, but I didn't use it. Last time I got shot, I started naming my phone dongles. If you're reading this, I was shot first by cops, and so far it has been true every time. I've not fired a firearm at police in 9 months.
I believe that.
Warrant
but you're-
apprehension is the only one I'm seeing with the possession of a deadly weapon.
It's like you guys just assume and treat everyone to agree. I've not shot a cop in fucking months, but we're just getting into circles here. Learn your laws. Maybe you wouldn't get fucking beat by a guy who uses his t-shirt as his tongue rack. When you knew them,
our laws. What the hell?
if you knew them, then it'd be changed. Then it would work.
Listen,
Okay,
Dundee, I get you a dramatic walk away, but you want us to bring back to get your stuff?
Yes. Come on, we'll talk annoyingly
Okay.
for the next 10 minutes. It's the other way around. Never mind. Let's go this way.
We can go through. Yeah, we can go through this way. Come on.
See you guys later.
Yeah, I know you had.
See ya, Haley. Thank you. See you guys.
Feels good to be a free man. Look, if you just weren't wearing your sunglasses at night, maybe you would have had a better vision on what the truth was.
Okay. Okay.
Hello, Errol.
Grayson was wearing his sunglasses in a courtroom.
Yeah, well, he's weird for doing that too. Oh God, careful! There's steps in front of you. God, how did you even see that? I'm amazed.
Oh,
I'm
assault with a
amazed.
deadly step.
Your car's right there, by the way.
I'm surprised it's still here, to be honest with you.
Yeah, me too. Is this your car?
It is 370.
Oh, okay, wonderful.
Wait,
And
you
what's your
sent him
name?
for 37 instead of...
Chaz. I refuse to get out of this vehicle no matter where it is parked, and I know the owner of the vehicle. His name's Chaz.
All right, well, I'm going to send this thing into the fucking ocean because that's where I'm going to illegally park it then.
I do not consent to you doing that.
However,
now
you don't
remain
have a
silent.
choice. However, you do not have a choice. Nah, I'm just fucking with you.
No, please, drive it into the ocean, because then I
Yeah,
can actually
because
get you for
people
attempted
can't
murder.
You
arrest
know how long it
people
takes to
off
dry
duty.
this fucking car out? How many times things been at the bottom of the
The
ocean?
citizen's
What
arrest
times does that
doesn't
care to
work.
count?
So, yeah, no, he shouldn't have done that. And then if it's joyriding and you did 27 months instead of 20... So the 27 months is... 20 months is for contempt of court, and then what's the 7?
Yoink!
Oh, then what's the issue?
You still have the ID on you, don't you?
Oh,
my door, goddammit.
Yes, I do.
Wait, so everything was dropped.
Are you confiscating it from me?
No, I'm not. Osvaldo said it was okay. We checked with him because that's what we do. All right, let's get your stuff back. All right, just talk to the man at the desk there.
Okay. I would like to leave now.
Of course. Do you want to head
Goodbye.
out the back door or you
I'll,
heading out
just
the
go,
front?
I'll go through the front.
All right. Take care, Mr. Dundee.
I absolutely did everything you accused me of, by the way. Go fuck yourself.
Who's this?
Huh? What's up?
Dundee,
Oh.
he was just
Dundee,
released
what are you doing?
from
Did
a
you
court
let
case.
go?
He's good
I don't
to
have to
go.
answer. I don't have to answer any questions.
Oh, you're okay. Have a good one, man.
Okay, goodbye. Bro, if he tased me, fuck! I wanted him to tase me so bad for leaving, bro. That would have been a civil suit right there, bro. That would have been so good. Oh my god, that would have been great. I don't even think I got billed. Okay. Oh, bro, I've got sunglasses in front of you. Hold on, careful, careful. Don't hit me. Don't hit
I got
me.
my headlights on. I
Don't
can
hit
clearly
me.
see you. It's a well-lit road. It's a
Don't
well-lit
hit me.
road.
Don't hit me. Who the fuck is trying to call me? Where's Wayne?
Oi!
God damn, I'm so good at court.
That shit was.
That was
goofy.
That
I
was
had to take
great.
Chaz aside before and be like, "Listen, man, you're dealing with a guy who's a professional and making something out of nothing."
I only got
he
hit with
knows
one
how to do
charge.
this. He's been here multiple times.
No,
Yep.
Wayne, I won. I won that court case.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You crushed it.
I fucking crushed that
And
guy.
I told him, I'm like, this guy's been here for fucking years. He knows what he's doing. Like, you're going against somebody who's basically smurfing on you. Like,
Yeah, and I had him fucking